Yo, 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 it's Big Fair Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. I want to give a special shout out to the members of the page. I want to say thank you to Maria, Signal, Moore, also Rogelio, Marcus, Nets DNA, Beeman Boy, Joey BK, Notorious was at the game today. Hopefully he pull up. Cody, Jean Philippe, GIHF underscore Carter, Brooklyn Atlanta, Mr. Seahorse, and J Noel 24. Oh yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. Y'all see the title. Definitely see the title. So we gonna get to it, you know what I'm saying? In just a minute.
Brooklyne, back in the day, J Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a gym sport. D-Lo with the dribble drive handoff, pick and roll, full contact. This is a man sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, Z-Dub defenders. The Brooklyn Block Party, clacks and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
And hit Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and Jada just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Miss you, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. It's been between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to play like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
When you establish a culture, that's what you do every day. That creates one thing that it's your identity. I bet.
Yo, it's Big Fair Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Nets fans is the best fans. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know what I do. Let's get straight to it, man. The offense was atrocious, you know what I'm saying? We didn't crack 30. I did a stream before the game started. I said, could we crack 30 the first quarter? We didn't crack 30 the whole game. We averaged less than 25 points per quarter, right? The offense is bad. And again, this is without Cam Thomas, but not just without Cam Thomas, without Claxton, without MPJ. You can see that MPJ and Claxton is a big reason why we are good defensively. As you can see, the Washington Wizards had two quarters where they scored over 30 points. And you know what I'm saying? From what it looks like, they outscored us in every quarter but the fourth quarter. But it was too little too late. 26-23, too little too late. If you're going to win in this league, that can't happen. They outscored us 13 points in the first quarter. I'll just start off saying this. 13 points in the first quarter is atrocious. And to be the leader of a team, shot creation is important. It's vital. I know y'all want to tell me about your stuff about a lot of other stuff. Shout to Jamal the franchise, Latrell Music. Shout to BC Shout out to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is that shot creation comes with leadership. When you are the best shooter on the team, the best scorer on your team, 9 times out of 10, you are the leader of the team. You could be the best defender, but it don't make you the leader of the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying more times than not, this is the case. And I like the fact that the rookies got the start, they got the experience. You see, you know what I'm saying? Diego start. You see, Danny Wolf start. But Danny Wolf been, playing with lackluster as a recent. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Danny Wolf. He was 4 for 10. But it's like you can't get early offense from him. Like some players are not. Like you ever see playing pool and you take the triangle off of the balls and then you crack the balls, pause. And you understand what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, who's breaking the ice? Who's starting it? Is Danny Wolf that? No. From what I can see, he has a hard time initiating the offense in the beginning. That whole starting lineup had a whole hard time initiating the offense. 0 for 8 for Noah Clowney. He took the most shots with 13, and he had the worst field goal percentage with 2 for 13. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's on Jordy too. You telling him to let it fly. Maybe he goes somewhere else, but I don't know. But I like Drake Powell numbers, but this is my problem with Jake Powell. Why is he 5 for 6? Why is he taking the least amount of shots and shooting at the highest percentage? I don't like that. I do not like this. This is what I'm saying about Kenny Atkinson. Kenny Atkinson will see, all right, you got the hot hand. You 5 for 6. We're going to continue to go to you until you shooting lower than 50%. This is what he did with Spencer Dinwiddie and Karis LeVert. This is what I've seen. This was the player development. They was trying to figure out who was the shot creator, who was the facilitator. We've all seen what it was between Spence and Karis in their respective careers. But learning what their game was happened with the Nets. And when it did, Kenny Atkinson was letting Spencer had a green light. Spencer was going off some nights. He was scoring big. What is it with Drake Powell where he seemed like he's limited? Yes, he is efficient. But it still spells shot and shoot the ball. Yegor too, man. I seen him play on a fast break. He could have went to the rim. He passed it to Day'Ron Sharpe in the middle of 2 fucking Wizards. Why are you gonna make a tough pass? Even if it's pretty, you gonna make a tough pass. You 6'9", take it to the rim. You got the momentum. You on a fast break. We could have scored more points if we didn't have so many turnovers on a fast break. I feel like we missed out on some easy points. I feel like we missed out on some easy points, So my point is, listen, you gotta close, you gotta get the easy baskets. I don't expect them to be some excellent half court team when they just running sets and all, like it's that easy for them. No, I don't expect that. But the easy points, we got to get better in transition scoring. We got to get better at scoring, going to the rim. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I thought we could have played a better brand of basketball tonight. And I like how we get to have the conversation of what this team looked like without shot creation. When you look at this roster right here, where is the real shot creation come from? When we say that Danny Wolf is supposed to be a point center, is he really? The one play I did a stream before it started, I said I wish that I want them to make sure that they run a pick and roll between Danny Wolf and Yegor. They didn't start the offense like that. They waited until the next time they got subbed in or something like that. And when they did, it worked for like that first 2 plays, and then they went away from it. But the point, it was a play where they did a pick and pop with Yegor and Wolf. I think Wolf handed it to Yegor like on a DHO. Yegor came around the corner and found Zaire on the elbow 3, right? Continue to do that. Do more of that. You know what I'm saying? Put them in a situation where they run in plays to get their advantages. You know, Zaire Williams, he played okay. I liked his game tonight. He played defense. He had 3 steals. You know what I'm saying? Nolan Traore had a good steal. He had 5 assists. Nolan Traore looking like a better point guard than Yegor Domen. He is. Yegor Domen is looking like a better point guard than Yegor Domen. That's my opinion. 12 points, 4 for 7 from the field. He get downhill. He's very fast. 5 assists. Sean Marks might have did his thing with these draft picks, man. Nolan Traore is looking like the point guard that we need. If he's 19 and we giving him 26 minutes now from 19 and let's say the end of his rookie scale contract, he gonna be nice. He gonna be nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to say that, you know what I'm saying? Nolan, it looked like he looked like he got a lot of what it takes to play in this league. He do. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. 12-5 is impressive. Out of all of the rookies tonight, Nolan, Yegor, and Danny Wolf, and Drake Powell. Yeah, man. Nolan probably had the best game to me. You know what I'm saying? But Drake Powell is a close second. So it is what it is. Nolan Traore and Drake Powell had better games than Yegor and Danny Wolf. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? That's what happened. Between Nolan Traore and Drake Powell, it's 48 minutes, 26 points, 9 for 13 from the field, 1 for 2 from the 3-pointer. This is them collectively. 6 assists between both of them, 3 turnovers between both of them, 2 steals. Yeah, we need more Nolan Traore and Drake Powell in the backcourt. Brooklyn go crazy. CJ said, I told y'all Nolan is like that. Nolan is like that. Nolan, yo, I'm telling you, this is why I be saying, watch the games. Watch the games. And I want y'all to see this. And this is why I like Cam Thomas too. But if Nolan Traore going to do this is why I like him as a player too. 12 points, 4 from the field, 4 for 4 for free throws, 0 3-pointers. 0 3-pointers. See, this is what I be saying, yo. I want y'all to see this real quick. See this real quick. Look at his shot selection. Let's look at his shot selection. All at the rim. That's the kind of player I like. He uses speed. You give the defense an easy out by taking 3-pointers, taking so many 3-pointers. Nah. Make them turn them hips, pause. Make them, you know what I mean? Make sure they sneakers is tied tight. You understand? Drake Powell, he played a good game. Drake Powell and Nolan Traore need to be in the lineup together more. Yegor, I need you to. I'm just saying, Yegor is a better shooter than Nolan Traore. Traore is a better point guard than Yegor Domen. I hope I said that the right way. Yegor is a better shooter than Nolan Traore. But Nolan Traore is a better point guard than Yegor Domen. Domen is a great shooter. I would never take that away from him. And as far as his facilitating, it's easier for Nolan to facilitate more because he's getting downhill and he's finding guys. And he's making the right passes. You know, he's making the right passes. You know what I'm saying? Big homie say solid. He said 2 likes though. Y'all stop playing. Yo, what's up? Like something if you hit the like if you like something, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Where my dogs at? Yeah, shout out to big homie. Stay solid, man. I appreciate you. Word. But it is what it is. I feel like at the moment, Nolan Traore, he could easily start taking more minutes. I could 26 minutes from now on. Yeah, I heard. Word. Nobody said, come on, bro. Why you set the bar so high when you say Tony Parker? Yeah. Yo, I got you though. Yo, LM in the chat. Y'all know I gotta throw the link where y'all see the members in the chat. Y'all already know. This what you talk about? Ooh! This what you talk about, LM? LM still for Latrell music. Wow. Okay. Nah, that was pretty. That was pretty. Nah, man. Y'all got it. Yeah. Oh man. Listen, I'm about to throw the link in the chat. Let me just say this last thing. Drake Powell need to take more shots. Nolan Traore need more minutes. He's a point guard of the future. Nolan Traore and Drake Powell should toggle for the shooting guard spot. Nolan Traore is going to be a solidified point guard. Shout to Brooklyn Go Crazy CJ, because he was one of the first ones in the chat talking about Nolan Traore. So salute. Shout to you. I give you your flowers. I see y'all. W chat. You know? Point guard of the future, Nolan Traore. Sixth man of the future, Drake Powell coming off of the bench for Yegor Domain, because Yegor Domain should start at the 2-guard position. That's where I'm at with it from what I can see. Now, what I will say is this. We're going to have to talk about who's the best shot creator out of the rookies between Nolan Traore and Danny Wolf. Let's not just simplify it and make it seem like Danny Wolf is heads and shoulders above Nolan Traore. I'm not so sure about that now. I'm not so sure. I think there's a conversation between Nolan Traore and Danny Wolf, who's the best shot creator, because we seen how the offense was trying to run through Danny Wolf early in the game if you watch the game. But after what I seen today, I don't know, man. I think Nolan Traore is the only one with a plus on our team for the plus minus. I don't know. Oh, let's see. All right, so Nolan Traore, he was a -5. Everybody had a minus, even Nolan Traore. Well, he was at the time when I was watching it. I seen him once; he was 0. We couldn't hit the 3 ball for nothing. Oh man, this is what it is, you know. Nolan Traore took less shots than Danny Wolf and scored more than Danny Wolf. You understand? Shout to Day'Ron Sharpe. Let me not forget Day'Ron Sharpe. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't want to be long-winded. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to the Nets fans, see how y'all feel. But shot creation is important, man. And for you guys who want us to tank, it looked like it's back in effect, like y'all said, man. It looked like it's back in effect. We finna look at the standings. We finna see what's going on. You know? I really like Nolan Traore, man. I do, bro. I really feel like his game translates. Brooklyn LM on the panel, Leaf on the panel. Brooklyn LM, talk to us. You got a chance to watch tonight's game?
Yeah, man, I did. Well, number one for starters, I would think this is from what I'm seeing is it was a very good night, not only for the tanking side, but just for getting the rookies to play. Um, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, and I said it before. Like Nolan, to me, I feel is the future point guard. Like he had a slow start. A lot of people was like he needed to go to the G. Cool, but now that you see him get more minutes, to me he's the future point guard. Like he's so fast. Like the man can get up and down the court. He's better at. I think he's one of the better finishers. Out of the rookies. Drake Powell as well. You know, of course, the shot attempts you're gonna look at and be like, yeah, he could have been more aggressive. He was coming off the bench, but I like the fact that he did it efficiently. Shot 3 from 3 from the free throw line, had 14, 5 for 6 from the field, went 1 for 2 from the three. Like in the fourth quarter, you did see a bit of that shot creator that's in him. I just think it's not necessarily about the shot creator. I think it's more about the mindset and the aggressiveness. Like you can be a shot creator, but if you don't have the aggressiveness to be a shot creator, then it's just like, what's the point? Like you gotta have that mindset to go out there and get a bucket. Of course, you may have the skill set, like you've got the skill set to get a bucket, but if you just sitting there not being aggressive with it and be like, all right, let me get mine, you know, nobody else is scoring, and it's just like it's just a waste.
Brooklyn, let me ask you this. What about the Nets going forward, putting Nolan at the 1 and Diego at the 2? How you feel about that?
I think it could work, but for me, it's just like I feel like Drake is our 2. Like realistically, you can't put them if you want to like experiment, mix the lineup up. I think putting Diego at the 2, you can see how that worked with Nolan in the backcourt. But or maybe you put Nolan at the 2 and put Diego at the 1 and see how that go and experiment with that. I think they did have a vision
hold on.
when they got those 2.
But my logic is that Nolan Traore gets to the paint, he touches the paint more, he finds guys more than Diego because Diego wants to shoot behind the 3-point line. Like for instance, all Nolan offense came inside the paint from getting to the rim. All Diego offense come from behind the 3-point line. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I want to put Diego at the 2. Like I think he's best there.
I think he's good at the 2, but for me, Diego has to get past the passing mindset of the time. Like if you're on the fast break, you got to attack the rim. Like I can't see you going on the fast break and you just waiting to pass it to the guy, and then you go to the corner for the 3. Like it's a 3-on-2. Like go to the rim, draw the foul, go to the free throw line. You can't shoot free throws. Like I just don't like him always in passing mode. Like for some reason, I do want to see him get more aggressive in terms of scoring, which I thought he was going to do tonight. You know, this was the game tonight for him to go out and see, hey, no, MPJ not here, Cam Thomas not here. Let's see how you are on the offensive end. But I just think Nolan and Drake, even though it's in small spurts, they kind of still have that drive or mindset of just like, you know what? I'm getting to the paint. Nobody can stop me there. I like seeing Drake get to the paint and finish, and I like seeing him dunk. Like, dude is athletic as hell. Like, I like seeing that from, from him and him being more aggressive and driving to the paint. And that's what I feel like Diego needs to improve on. You know, he can shoot the 3, but mix it up. He did take a mid-range tonight, even though he missed, but I like to see you taking them and getting in the mid-range. I think for Nolan, he got to probably improve more on getting to his mid-range spots and improving on the pull-up 3s and the pull-up mid-ranges. But Other than that, to me, he's more comfortable with the ball than Yegor. That's one thing I noticed too. Like he getting in the
Yeah.
rhythm of getting more comfortable with the ball, comfortable with finding guys. Driving on Sar, I mean, that Sar finish was insane. Like
Mm.
his finishing ability is
So
up there.
before we go to leave, Ellen, I just wanted to say, I wanted to ask you, do you agree that Nolan is a better on-ball player than Yegor, but Yegor is a better off-ball player than Nolan?
I would agree so. But the scary thing about it is that if you watched in the G League and a little bit of when he came up here as well, Nolan is looking to also be a good off-ball shooter. Um, if
Okay.
he's getting that part of his game up, and on top of that, he's a good defender. He's not necessarily a cone. If you know, he'll get a stop. Uh, he'll draw. You know, if it's a 3-on-1 or whatever, he'll draw the charge or whatever case may be. Like, he's a pretty good on-ball defender. He's not a great one, but he ain't no cone where you're just gonna be able to baby him and get by him. Like, he will guard you. So I like that out of him too. To me, it just points to, and I think Podthorn was saying it a couple when we first drafted him. He was like, "Yo, like this was a guy that's projected top 5, like,
Mhm.
and you got him on your team. So if you putting it all together and he's getting more minutes, he's gonna surprise a lot of people. I wouldn't be surprised if next year he's possibly in the starting lineup. But I like what I've seen from guys tonight. I like what I've seen from Daron. Obviously, it wasn't, nobody jumped up on the offensive end, but I think it was a pretty good balanced game. Uh, a lot of people, we got that 5th spot in terms of, the taking odds, which is pretty much locked if Charlotte wins tonight. So I think it's a good night for Nets fans. Obviously, we'll see what happens when we face Denver on Sunday, but you know what I'm saying? It was weird that Cam didn't play though. I thought Cam would play this game, but it's weird he didn't get no minutes. He wasn't injured, so I don't know what's up with that. But I mean, maybe trades is heating up. Maybe trade talks is heating up. I don't know, but it is clear that without MPJ, this team is garbaggio. So I mean, that's pretty much all I got. But go ahead, Lee.
Yeah, shout to brother L. Leave. Shout your page out first.
It's youtube.com/ at Lee4788. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I definitely agree with a lot of what LM said. Without MPJ, man, I mean these niggas is deers in the headlights. I mean, I don't think none of our rookies is really built to be starters right now. And you can tell by the rookies that started, bro. Like, I mean, Yegor, out of all of the games that he started, he probably had maybe 4 or 5 games where he was a positive in terms of shooting. I mean, when most of the rookies come off the bench, I mean, shit, that they play great. They play
But,
amazing.
but what I said? Like, I just want to know how many of the fans agree with Nolan starting that one and Yegor starting that two. Like, maybe the strength of Yegor is not him at the point guard, but him at the 2 guard. I mean, he's second behind Concanepo in 3-pointers for rookies.
I mean, the only
You see
reason
what I'm
why
saying?
he's second,
He's missed. He's like not in the right place. It's like you using a hammer, but you need a screwdriver or whatever. Like he put him at the 2 guard. He should be the 2 guard, not the point guard. That's my whole point.
I'll be honest with you. The only reason why he's second behind Concanepo in 3-pointers is because Trey Johnson just started getting minutes. That's the only reason why. Trey Johnson is head and shoulders the best shooter in this draft, bro. And I only needed 3 minutes to prove my point. That's it. So I'm like Con Canepo got 30 something minutes out of the gate. Yegor was getting minutes out of the gate. Trey Johnson just started playing real minutes for a team that's been in the shitter for the last 3 years.
Even if he top 3, it's still good shooting, and it shows that he's looking to shoot the 3. Like that's what he
Yeah,
wants to do. So why keep putting him in a position where he don't want to touch the paint when you got somebody like Nolan who wants to touch the paint? Like I'm not going to make him do something he don't want to do if I don't have to do that as the head coach. Jordy Fernandez could easily so that's what I'm saying. Is there any pushback to what I'm saying about Because I'm gonna send this to the Brooklyn Nets. They need to hear Nolan need to start at point, and Diego need to start as well, but at the 2 guard, not at the point guard.
I'll
We
be honest.
misusing him at the. We gonna not going to get the most out of his NBA career with trying to force him to be a point guard. He is a 2 guard for sure.
I mean, I never really I never really thought of it that way. But if that's the case, then I think Drake Powell might have something to say about that because he's like, almost
He
every
could come off
time.
the bench. He's a
Listen,
second string 2 guard.
listen. Like I said, bro, I think he might have something to say about that. Drake Powell don't take stupid shots. That's the one thing about it, bro. Like,
Right,
I
but
mean,
look, but okay, but look what Leaf. What about if he? I mean, well, when he played point guard in the first quarter, when he started that way, he didn't look right, right?
no, I mean, a lot of us didn't look right. I mean, even Danny Wolf had a hard time. Like, listen,
No,
it's 4 rookies in the lineup, bro. Like what we thought was gonna happen in terms of what it was gonna look like. I mean, Nolan Traore, bro. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, he played great, but he had an advantage coming off the bench, shooting 4 for 7 inside the paint, bro. I'm expecting 7 for 7, bro. If you got that type of speed, you right at the basket. Why is you missing 3 shots in the paint?
bro, but more okay. You could feed into that. I'm gonna feed it into more of the 5 assists, 2 turnovers. That's ready to start. If you could come off the bench and you give me 5 assists, 2 turnovers, I'm gonna look at my starting point guard and see what happened. Okay, this guy he came off the bench and gave me 5 and 2. What did you have? Diego 3 and 2. Okay, all right. Drake Powell 1 and 1. Oh yeah, without knowing who's in the lottery, looking at the numbers, Nolan Traore is the starting point guard for this team, or at least he should be. He should be.
I mean, listen. At this point, bro, look, it looked like a bunch of niggas that was contributing to this team is about to get traded anyway, just based on the lineups that was shown tonight, bro. Like, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, I mean, I thought we was probably gonna go in the direction of winning some more games, but Sean Marks and everybody upstairs said, fuck that, man. We ain't winning shit else, man. Jordy gonna figure out a way to win without MPJ, without Cam Thomas, without Nick Claxton. That's what he gonna do. If he can win without them, all right, cool. If he can't, then we doing exactly what we wanted to do. I'm just telling the strength of upstairs, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you can start Nolan Traore, bro. Like, I mean, that's fine. I mean, we still gonna be some shit, but I mean, like, go ahead, fuck it. Well, I mean, I don't really care, bro. Like, man, go ahead and start him, bro.
All right, cool.
Scott, bro, you got a hamburger in the mic, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, hold on. We gotta go to John. You finished? You passed it into John Lee?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, before I pass it, I wanted to say, to the tanking section of the fan base, bro. Like, I just want to let y'all know, like, at anything that we go forward to with this, if this shit continues, if tonight these last 2 games continue, and y'all wanted the players traded like y'all wanted them traded, hey, be ready for the fall. Be ready for
I
how this
am.
shit ends.
I am. Don't worry.
Okay, all right. Be ready for how this shit all ends up.
I'm ready
'Cause
for us to soar, actually. So thanks.
nah. I'm just ready for be ready for the fall. When I say the fall, FALL,
Wow.
because
Yeah, because it's gonna be
because
a fall.
y'all silly if y'all think the NBA is giving us anything top 5.
Pass that
Hold
ball,
on. All
Lee.
right,
Let's
so
go.
hold on. Let John
Bounce
rebuttal
back.
to that. Where you at with all of this, John? How you felt about tonight's game?
First off, I just want to give a shout to my partner GMLM because when we were on the show the other night saying, hey, you can play FBJ Clarks, but this would be a gold opportunity for the rookies to really get the necessary experience they need. And guess what? That's what we woke up to this morning. So listen, I hear a lot of people saying the rookies sucked, did nothing tonight. If you didn't watch the game tonight and actually see what they were trying to do, then you weren't watching the game. Like, let's get into it. Diego Dielman wasn't a great offensive night. Like Elam said, he took a mid-range attempt here. He hit a 3 there. But I thought what was impressed by Diego was he had 8 rebounds in this game. And those were on defensive rebounds, 8 defensive rebounds. Nobody else came close to those rebounds. So as far as some type of defensive effort, I thought Diego was trying to give that to you tonight. So I'll take that and run with it. Like you said with Nolan, 5 assists, most on the team tonight. He struggled early on offensively going to the rim, but what did he do? didn't give up, kept trying to make a similar play with better footwork, and he was finishing at the rim a few times. That's what development's all about. Start out bad, but you keep at it. And I thought Nolan made some good shots tonight. And at the end of the day, you can make a case that maybe he could be a starting point guard for us. Experiment with us. You want to have Yegor be a 2 because he's 6'8" and can score right now? Experiment with it. Drake Powell, I wouldn't have started him at the 1 because I thought he should start at the 2. Give him another opportunity to see what he could do. And Danny Wolf, defensive liability, some could argue, but he's still trying to find ways to keep making impacts on the interior. This is what it's about, guys. Pushing these rookies as much as you can to let them get this necessary experience. They got to feel like what it's like to win a little bit in December. Now they have to go through the real adversity, getting those higher roles where the pressure is intense. But I thought for tonight, the rookies didn't break. They were just working through a lot, and that needs to be accounted for.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to what you said about Yegor and the rebounds, and I just wanted to just put the significance to me on what it means. One, whoever gets the defensive rebound initiates the offense. Yeah, with me right there, right? So if Yegor is doing that and he could push the break and he could be just a better transition player. Let's just say he on the half court set, he stays where he's at and take the threes that he's going to take. But if he could get to the transition part where that's where he goes downhill, that's where he looks to get to the rim or draw the foul, that's what I'm asking for Yegor and his next player development offensive set. Mind you, I was critical of Yegor in the beginning, and again, I think I had validity in doing so. But we not there, we here. Now.
Right.
Now I'm saying that to say, opposed to trying to force him to get to the midi and force him to get to the rim out his comfort zone per se, John, let him try to only get to the rim in transition. If you're going to grab 8 rebounds, out of those 8 rebounds, I need you to try to get to the rim for a fast break at least half of those times. Maybe half of the time you want to slow it down. Half of the time I need you to push it and try to get early off it. Because when else are you going to go downhill? And I want him to get comfortable doing it. And if Jordy's not going to run X's and O's for him to get downhill, that's fine. If he's going to be a defensive rebounding guard that way, that helps his offensive game. You see what I'm saying, John?
Yeah, I agree with you. I know what the good thing is with Yegor getting stronger. It seems Jordy's thinking about maybe playing him 1, 2, or 3, depending on matchups once he gets stronger. And that goes with positionless basketball. So if they want to move him around from 1 to 3 and see how he goes against matchups as he gets stronger, I'm so open to it. And then you could play Nolan a playmaker on the court. I got to give Nolan some credit. He had 2 blocks tonight. I think we all agree that he needs to get stronger physically, but he is showing you that he's not a slouch on just giving defensive energy. So if he gets a stronger body in the next 2 years, I think he could be a sound defender for the Nets. But being a lead guard, he's definitely trying to make the case for that. And him and Yegor could potentially coexist. And that's an experiment I'm open-minded to. And again, with Powell tonight, he made a 3. He had a really good mid-range. He had a dunk. Like, he still gives you good energy. And I agree that he needs to push the tempo a little more for his own offensive game, but he's a smart basketball shooter. And I think some people are noticing that now. It's just pushing the envelope more with more confidence, but I think he'll get there. And he had a good night tonight. And then Clowney, last 2 games, 11 and 8. I think some people have noticed some okay things, but when you take MPJ and Clax out of the equation, is no Clowney really a top option? I think he's going through some adversity right now because I think some of these younger talent expect him to be more physical, more defensive oriented. Now he's in a little slump. So it'll be interesting if we do sit MPJ Clax out more through the rest of this month, if Clowney could truly rise up to that pressure, because he has improved the offensive game, but now you're being expected to carry a bit more, especially if he wants to earn a contract. So that's something I'm looking at too right now.
I don't think Noah Clowney was in a slump. I just think it's the difference between the accuracy when he's putting the ball on the floor trying to create pull up.
I don't think that nigga shot over 50% in like 20 games.
Hold on, Nick Claxton and MPJ, they give him the opportunity to pull up jump. Without Nick Claxton and MPJ, he don't really have a lot of opportunities for pull up jump. He get the opportunity to catch the ball behind the 3-point line, but then he got to try to shake and move to make some space, to create space to pull up jump. But the whole grace or luxury, the better said, of having that space to pull up jump, just catch and shoot, he don't have that no more because Clax is not giving him the space. And MPJ, remember, they know that MPJ coming off of that double. Coming off that DHO. So while they doing that, and if it's like touch pass it to Clowney, he just pull up jump. But he don't
Right.
have that. So it's not necessarily a shooting slump. It's the fact that he has to work on his one dribble, step to the side, shoot the three, pump
Right.
fake, step to the side. You know what I'm saying? Like you see him
Yeah.
do that shit, pump fake,
Yeah.
step to the side. He got to
Yeah.
work on that part of his game. Like that's the next
Yeah.
player development for him. But
Right,
go
and
ahead,
I
so we
think
can get
that-
this back. Go ahead,
Yeah, that's all I'm just saying is that it's adaptable moment for Noah Clowney because once you take those two guys away, and for Jordy at the same time, now Jordy has to run more schemes for these younger guys, and that's going to be good for everybody, including Jordy, because now you have to challenge yourselves to build better chemistry, better schemes without the two luxury guys in Claxton and MPJ. And I think that's a good thing going forward for the young guys because it challenges everybody. And just end on my note, like Elam said, maybe MPJ Clax are being sat down because there are trade discussions going on. Jalen Wilson and Tyrese Martin, who did play a little bit tonight, their contracts are up for next Wednesday where they could get non-guaranteed whether off the team or maybe the Nets start their trade deadline business trying to get something for them. And I think it's very interesting where the Nets are at right now. But I just want to keep seeing these rookies play because it's not going to look great on paper, but if you actually notice the progress, it's going to get them better for the long term. And that's how I'm going to end on that note because this is what's going to make the rookies better. You got to challenge them. You can't just have them be side characters. Let them feel like what it's like to be main characters because it's going to make them better going through the adversity. And I'll end on that note.
Shout out to John. Shout out heavy on X. Y'all can follow his content there. Everything booking this, y'all. Scott, talk to us.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Shout your page out there, and then we're gonna get to it.
Yeah, you can follow me on Apartment Gamer and more on YouTube and Apartment Gamer X. Apartment Gamer 1 on X. Excuse
All
me.
right, yo, Scott, talk to us, man. What you seeing out there tonight? What you thought about tonight's game?
I thought it was a good experience for the rookies. Other than that, that's it.
Okay.
I mean,
so
they shot the ball. They shot the ball. Huh?
Which rookies you think benefited the most with the playing time?
I thought Nolan benefited. Drake Powell benefited tonight. I think Wolf played okay, but not really,
So
I thought some of the turnovers, nobody really shot well. Adding Clowney to the lineup with the rookies and then just him and Man takes him and Man out of the equation of the offense. Like, they're not going to shoot well with them on the court for some reason because they don't play with them. They really first team. They play with my MPJ. When MPJ come off that curl, he demands that look. That leaves Clowney open. And Clowney feel comfortable shooting with Claxton on the court and stuff like that with the pick and roll and everything. They clear the court up. But with Wolf and the rookies, it's not the same because they not a threat. They don't threaten the rim. You understand what I'm saying? Claxton threatens the rim.
Yeah.
They don't threaten the rim at all. Neither one of them threatens the rim.
So let me ask you, because you keep saying threaten the rim, and I've seen a lot of that in Nolan Traore.
Yeah, but he's inconsistent. That's the problem with him and they pass to they connectors, like Durant said, they connectors. They're not really scorers. Mm-hmm. They never was top 30. They ain't going to be scoring 30 points. Getting 30 points and 7 assists. They're not going to do that. They might get 7 assists. And they might score 20.1 game or 25, 26. They have a good game, but they string it together. You got to have that mindset like when I'm open in the paint, I'm open. I'm going to score. You can't miss them shots when you open in the NBA.
So hold on. What about if Nolan was the point and Yegor was the two guard? How you feel about that?
Yegor, I like his size, but that doesn't define his character. I think Yegor can add to the defense more than Nolan, but Nolan is quick. So it's fun. It's fun to watch them play, so you can to critique their game. So for them to just get more time on the court will benefit all of them. I agree with that. But where it hurts players that's like got 3 years, 4 years in the like Noah Clowney. It hurts him because they learning. So losing is cool, but to him, his contract is up.
Yeah, but nah, Clowney.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's up
But
to
it's
him.
part of
But it's
adaptability, though, Scott. For
I
guys
understand that, but I'm just
the thing
saying.
about Clowney, what he gotta
What I'm saying
understand.
is he gotta stay late at the gym, bro. You gotta learn how to bounce it, shift. To
It's
the side,
it's still a team sport. I mean, it ain't like you playing
But
an
it's only
individual.
one. It's only one Clowney, and it's like 5 rookies on our team, bro.
I
So,
know that's what I'm saying. It hurts him though.
But
It don't hurt the
You
rookies.
got to adapt though to the situation, though, is what we're saying.
It's not. How you adapt to losing?
No, it's
Bro,
not
no,
losing.
he
It's
just
how you
gotta
play with the
access-
other players.
I mean, the rookies have got to adapt.
No, but you gotta realize. as far
It's
as
a
his
tough way to
adapting,
explain this shit,
what I'm
bro.
saying is
But
he
you know
gotta
what I
adapt.
mean.
Scott, he gotta be the one that adapt, bro. He gotta be the one.
Exactly.
All I'm gonna say
You know
is,
what I
Scott,
mean?
bro,
I'm
like,
telling you, bro, it's
listen,
the spacing.
there's a
You don't have
section
the
of our
same
fan
spacing,
base
bro. Listen,
No.
hold on.
that
Let me
think
say-
we that
hold-
think we
hold on,
got
bro. Let me say,
a
wait,
window to
wait,
do
wait,
this
wait.
shit, and that
Right.
Bro, let me mute him real quick, man. Because
No, go ahead. I know what you mean.
What
Breezy.
I'm trying to say is that he has to adapt, bro. He has to put the ball on the floor and learn what to do, like and
That's-
pick it up after that. He can't
that's-
just catch and shoot. He benefited from the catch and shoot. What Nick
Yeah.
Claxton, PJ,
Right.
when they not there, they not giving him.
He might
time
not.
to catch
He
the
might
shoot.
not
Catch the
be.
ball, but they be right there on him. Soon as he
Yeah,
catch
but he might not be. He might not never be. This is the point I'm trying to make. Is this? If you know you have a specific skill set, this is what
Right.
you are. This is what he is. He's a 3 and D. That's what he is.
you talking about Clowney.
Clowny,
Wait,
yes.
that's not-
He's
I don't
not
even know if
gonna.
he's that.
He's not
He's
gonna
just a
never be no.
proficient.
He's not gonna be a proficient. Put the ball on the court and go to the rim. He can do it because he showed the aggression
He could do it in space. I
in
mean,
space, right? But he's not
Yeah,
one of
like,
those
every
that
now
he's
and
gonna
again.
blow by his man.
but
He
see-
has
but see
some
what-
I
muscle.
mean, he could do it. He could do it in if the 3 ball is falling, and then you gotta respect it. Then the lanes open up.
Right,
Scott.
exactly,
Scott, will you-
exactly.
So if he
Like
has
Clowney is
if-
not
if-
no. All right,
Wait.
yo, the 3 ball ain't falling.
Yeah,
then
but
I'ma
why
go
would
this
but why would a defense care like last tonight? Why would they care if you got 3 rookies out there?
Scott.
Let me see what the rookies can do. If they
Right.
missing their shots, I'm stopping him.
Scott, if he's
That's
just a
true,
specialist,
but at
if
the
he's-
same
if he's
time, he
just
was
a-
playing the Wizards one. I wasn't expecting
Ah,
the Wizards. I wasn't
well-
expecting the Wizards to beat us by 20, bro. Like even if we did,
Yeah,
put
well, they
4 rookies
playing
out
well.
there.
They
Scott,
playing
you
well.
hear me?
This is the NBA.
But
I don't know
no,
if they
but it's
playing
not
well,
just
but
that.
I
It
will
was
say Trey
because it was
Johnson
because of the
just finally got
turnovers and
to get
because
play
Clowney
time,
had
and
a
I'm
bad
starting to
shooting.
see what everybody was talking about, bro. Like in terms of last season, bro. Like I mean, only reason why Con Canepa was looking like the best shooter in the draft is because of minutes. I'll be honest
No,
with
they
you,
got
bro.
a lot
I'm
to
gonna
do
just
with
keep
it,
that
bro.
funk. But
Endurance got a lot to do with
in
it. You
terms
making
of
it seem like
everything
that's a
going
small
forward with the
feat.
rookies, bro, like it seemed like it's like we said before, bro. The upstairs, the front office and the coaching staff is on 2 different lanes right now. They seen Jordy win 10 games, bro, like and have a good ass December, and they said, this look like that Struder shit from last year. Yo, we better blow it up.
Wait, Scott. So if you're saying
Go
that
ahead.
Clowney's a specialist type guy, then in my mind, that's even why Boozer, Caleb Wilson, or AJ is more important. Because if Clowney's just a specialist, that's like 4th or 5th option type specialist, not top 3 option. That's
Well,
why it's good. But that's why it's good to see Clowney try to adapt, because you can't be making high money on this team if you're only fitting as a role guy as opposed to maybe a top 4 pick.
There are plenty
That-
of role guys in the
It makes sense in
NBA.
theory. It's plenty of role guys in theory
It's-
that's in the starting lineup.
Every
that's getting
team
top
got
dollar.
role players on them. So
Yes, top
what are you
dollar too.
saying?
No, because you're
And they're
saying
getting paid.
because he's playing power forward right now to play against some of the best power forwards in the NBA. Clowney has to be good at both offense, defense. He has to be able to carry a bit. If he can't carry, this confirms to me why we need to really cash in on some upcoming pick. Maybe address the four position because I have a guy like Cam Boozer who's ready to play right now at 232 pounds who can actually do the things that Clowney right now is being questioned on doing as far as carrying goes.
I
So
mean,
this is
but
why it's important to just look at, is Clowney really a top guy for us, or is he just a piece? If he's just a
John,
piece,
John,
then we got to
Wait,
really
wait.
talk about
Hold
that.
on. Let me say
well,
this.
well,
Hold on,
John,
listen.
I answer that
Hold on.
question by saying that.
Let me mute him real quick because every time I try to answer, he just won't stop
Go
talking.
ahead.
What I'm trying to say is that's where you separate the player, bro. Shot creation. If Noah Clowney could step up and be a shot creator while Noah in the absence of Michael Porter Jr., then yeah, he ready to take it to that next level. It ain't all the other things. I know y'all like to talk about all the other things, but this is what I was saying about Cam Thomas. More the conversation was towards shot creation, not necessarily Cam Thomas specifically. You see the same example happening with Noah Clowney. He's in the same situation I was saying about Cam Thomas. If he could take that next step with shot creation, it would happen right now.
No, I think that's a valid point. And another thing is, this is what I found interesting, and some people are now realizing. With MPJ and Claxton, Jordy built a whole system around them. But you take those guys out of the equation, these guys look like they haven't done any schemes with each other in practice. So this is a big growing more for Jordy, because it's like, this is what happens when you try to get short-term wins with the vets. The rookies lose valuable time. They don't get equated with guys like Clowney, and it just looks like crap out there. This is a challenge now for Jordy to say, hey, I don't have these guys. Now I got to work with these young guys and really turn them into key pieces of the future. This is where Jordy is really getting questioned on his coaching abilities, because they shouldn't be playing like they don't know what the hell they're doing. That's on him and his practices. Like, you got to be able to adapt to Coach Jordy, not just Clowney or these other guys. Like, you got to set them up for success. And they're right now just learning how to walk as far as starters go. I mean,
All right, listen.
that's
Hey,
truth.
hey, whatever. I mean, they're going to lose. That's all. Because I can
It's
see it.
not just
I can
losing, though.
see.
It's getting
I
better
can
from that.
see. I'm happy they're getting playing time, and they can see what they need to work on.
No. Let me
That
finish
that
this,
I'm
bro. Like
happy
Hold on,
for.
Jordy
hold on,
was
hold on. And
hired
this
to
is
win.
hold on.
Like,
And this is
like
what
you
I
gotta understand
right.
that,
Hold
bro.
on,
Like,
leave,
like
leave,
any coach in
leave.
this league is hired.
Yo, he always do that. Bro.
I
I
think
don't
his
really think he's listening. I think he's just talking. Like, 'cause seriously, like, yo, what I was trying to say is, I'm
If you
not
hired the
downplaying.
tank,
Bro,
then
hold on.
out of
Bro, I'm muting you on purpose because I'm trying to say something, bro.
nine
I'm not.
times out of 10, bro, like it's not.
Yo, I'm not gonna let y'all downplay Yegor's 3-pointers, bro.
I
I'm
keep
not.
getting muted.
I
Nine
don't
times
think,
out of 10 is not gonna
bro. Let
work.
me say what
No.
I'm saying, bro. I'm not. I'm
That's
not
all it
gonna
is
let
to
y'all.
it, bro. Like
I'm not
it's just
gonna.
not going.
I'm not gonna let y'all downplay
You know,
Yegor's
so
3. Yo,
that's
bro, let
basically
me.
what it is.
Yo, am I? Is he serious?
he's got to refresh his page, because I think his mic's not working right now. That's what I did.
Yo, I'm trying to say something. Listen, I can't let you downplay Yegor 3-pointers because of Trey Johnson, bro. He is 7
No.
pointers in one game. Did Trey Johnson do that? Did Con Apple do that?
No,
If you
I'm
look,
not playing. I'm not downplaying his
no, not
shooting.
you. I'm talking about Leaf. He said, "Oh, the only reason why Yegor is second because of Trey. I don't give a fuck about his minutes. Yegor been hooping.
No.
That got nothing to do. I'm not telling that him take away what Yegor did because dude ain't get no minutes. He was a higher draft pick than Yegor. That's his business. If
Yeah,
he
yeah.
can't make the rotation and get minutes, he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
what, the number 6 pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's their problem. They ain't got
Yeah,
nothing.
that's his problem.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
don't downplay with
No, I'm not. I like
not
Yegor.
you.
Don't
Now I'm
get me
talking about Leaf.
wrong.
That's what he was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. I like
Right,
Yegor.
yeah, Yegor's doing
He's not a
well.
point guard. He's not a point guard. He's more of a connector, and he can shoot. He
Well,
he can. I don't know about like I mean Yeah,
I mean,
I
yeah, he looks like more of a connector right now. But
yeah. That's what he is.
the only reason, listen, the thing about a lot of this shit that go on in the NBA, bro. Like if you just see how it look, bro, you could tell who's who. I didn't say I didn't say Yegor. I didn't say my Yegor statement for no reason, bro. Like I said it because by the end of this year, bro, like if the minutes is still aligned, Trey Johnson might like look like the best shooter in this draft. Respectfully, I'm
Wait,
I'm
what?
I'm
But
Like I
bro,
ain't gonna lie to
even
you.
if he is, bro, even if he is 3-point made shots, Yegor is second, regardless of what Trey Young or Trey Johnson do, whatever he do, it don't matter.
Yeah.
To the conversation, bro. Yegor is still should be the 2 guard because he's the best option for us to have him at 2 guard. That's why I'm saying my soliloquy to say that he should be the 2 guard on the Brooklyn Nets, not the point
Yeah,
guard.
let him play. Let him play.
You take away what he does best by putting him
Yeah.
at the point guard.
Let him play.
In the point guard, but the way Nolan is playing and the way Yegor is playing, if you look at their game, put Yegor at the 2 immediately.
If you want,
I mean, yeah, I listen. I agree with you to a point, but by the time Yegor get adapted to the 2 guard, Drake Powell might already be in that spot already because
We'll see.
because he feels both sides here, bro. He feels an athletic need. He feels he doesn't take stupid shots, obviously, and he's starting to realize who he is, bro. Like, and his confidence is coming along. The thing is, Yegor was thrown in a spot where he was playing behind MPJ, and all he had to do was just fill the dots as a connector.
Yeah.
Now that we don't have that type of shooter out there, he out there to fend for himself, bro. And the rookies look a lot different. Nolan Trayor still has an advantage. His advantage is his first step. That's speed. So
Yeah.
he always get in the lane a lot.
you know what a good outcome for Yegor would be here in 2-3 years when he's physically stronger. He could play 1, 2, or 3 interchangeably. He could play small forward when he's a lot stronger. He could play 2 because he can score. And if he gets his playmaking dribbling corrected, he could play the 1 of various things.
So you giving him 3 years?
No. This is what I'm saying, Scott. Is
No,
that
I'm just saying.
Wait,
I'm just saying.
Can I answer? The outcome for these rookies, for at least 2 out of 3 of them, is to be able to play different positions on the court when matchups depend on it. That's what positionless basketball is. And we're fully going to commit to that philosophy. Yegor being a 1 to 3 interchangeably is a great outcome for him because it means he's not just good at one area. He can do different things, and that's what we're trying to figure out with him. I'm fine experimenting him at all 1, 2, or 3 when he's stronger at 3 physically. Like, if that's the outcome with him, that's good for his career. With Nolan, if he could be good for him. If he wants to be a shooting guard, if he gets strong on offense, good for his versatility. And then Drake Powell, I want him at the 2, but I definitely wouldn't play him with the 1 unless matchups dictate that. But if these guys can play interchangeable basketball, that's what you're hoping for out of this. That makes their value better than what some people thought it could be. Is what I'm saying.
I think
it would be nice.
The 2 players that's closest to playing interchangeable basketball to me is Danny Wolf and Yegor, and I agree with you, bro, in terms of if he starts to get stronger. But his version of getting stronger, bro, is probably gonna look like Kyle Anderson, bro, aka Slow Mo. That's what his because the reason being is because he can't get by nobody while he's skinny. He can't get by nobody in his most athletic form, bro. Like, so I mean, like, he ain't gonna get more athletic than what he is, because he ain't
but
athletic.
He's finished at the rim a few times, but he has finished a few times at the rim and dunked a few times. So he has gone by maybe 1 or 2 or 3 people. He hasn't been perfect, but he's tried to sometimes. But I agree. He's got to push the envelope more. I agree. Him, Powell, Wolf, they can push the envelope a little bit more.
I hope so.
I think his version of getting strong. His version of getting stronger is going to have to be back to the basket and the post.
But I'm not giving him 3 years to do that, because would you say that Milwaukee's Superman took 3 years to become Superman?
Yeah, but that's by the time he's.
No, I'm just asking you a question. Because he came.
You talking about Giannis?
Yes.
That's Giannis, though, Scott.
No, wait. Giannis wasn't Giannis. Giannis wasn't Giannis
until like 2018.
Right, exactly. Thank you.
That took 5 years.
It took 5 years. So you mean right? So no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying in order to get better, you take steps, right? Then you say it takes steps to get better.
Right.
So you got to give them time. So you giving Yegor and Danny Wolf, in order to reap what you sow, you need to give them 3 to 4 years to see what they're going to be. Because after that, you got to either make a decision.
They have 3 years. Realistically, they have 3 years before they get their first real contract. So it's a 3-year timeline. We're trying to be fair and logical about this. But here's what
3 years
right now. Here's what's important right now. Resting the vets is so good for these rookies because they're going through adversity early on. Not until like the last 10 games of March and April.
They've been playing.
They have 3 months to really grind this out and figure some things out. And that's important. Is
I
what I'm
don't.
trying
I
to
don't
say.
want. I don't want
But
y'all to give on
in
Ye-
terms of the
y'all.
in
Hold
terms
on,
of the
y'all. Hold on.
NBA bodies, bro, like how they would fit going forward, the way that this NBA is, I think Drake Powell is already in his NBA body, bro. Like he has an athletic frame already. He has the
He's
wingspan
close.
already.
He's close.
Hold,
He's close.
hold on,
I'll give
hold
you
on,
He's
that.
y'all.
probably
Hold
the
on, let me.
closest. I don't think
Hold
nothing
on,
is
y'all.
gonna happen to Danny Wolf in terms.
Yo, let me introduce Easy real quick. I don't mean to cut you
Oh,
off,
what's
bro.
up,
But
Easy? What's
My
up,
every time
Easy?
bad,
I try to run point, you never
my
stop
bad,
talking.
bro. If he gets heavier, I don't know. I
Bro,
don't
no,
know
I'll
what's gonna
put you
happen with
on
him.
mute. I'll put you on mute to introduce Easy, bro, because you won't let me run point. Like, let me, bro. Why you leaving?
His
Yo,
mic. His mic.
He
yeah, I just
probably
wanted
can't.
to.
He probably can't hear you, bro.
Oh, yeah, I just
I
wanted to
told you.
introduce
I
Easy.
told you. I told you. It always
What's
be
the
his
word,
mic, my
Ease?
nigga. It be his shit, nigga. What the fuck going on, nigga? Pay your
What's the
shit,
word,
yo.
Ease?
What's going on, John?
This
What's the
nigga
word,
high as
Scott?
hell, bro. Happy New
Happy New
Year,
Year,
bro.
bro. Happy New Year, man.
I could tell. I could tell by the way. I could tell
Oh
by the way he mumbling,
man.
bro. He high as fuck, man.
This is
Yeah,
crazy,
no,
yo.
Happy
Yo,
New Year, Easy.
attacks on the
For
new year
sure.
is crazy, yo.
It
Come
ain't
on,
even a
son.
tax on the new year, nigga. You know who you are, bro. You a hot nigga, bro. Happy New Year,
Yeah, but I ain't high right now, nigga. I just know your shit fucking
lying
up,
ass
nigga.
nigga.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's the
Damn,
word,
man.
yo?
Wow.
I could tell tell y'all missed each other, you know.
You know,
Bitch,
leave
y'all
that love
niggas.
for a nigga. You already know what's going on, man. You know
Man.
Brooklyn on the way, nigga.
Yeah, definitely.
yo,
And
yo, yo,
my Aki
Easy.
came down to Texas Tech and made a hit, bro. Like he about to get his own storefront.
Man, fuck that. Already been
Man,
through
oh,
that
that's
already.
how you play. Yeah, shit. Fuck your Ak, nigga.
All right, all right, okay. Let's get the whip back
Let's
on the road.
reset,
Let's get
man.
the whip
Let's
back on the
reset.
road.
Let's reset.
Yes,
Let's
Yeah,
yes.
reset.
let's reset.
Yo, Easy, man. Welcome to the
Yo,
show. What I wanted to say was when MPJ and Clax wasn't on the floor, we got a chance to see Noah Clowney and see whether or not he was going to shot create. He didn't for the most part. He tried to take a lot of his shots came from the 3-point line. He missed a lot of those shots. And again, he wasn't necessarily shot creating. He wasn't calling for the ball in the post like my three wasn't, you know what I mean? And again, I said all that to say, what's the importance of shot creation for the Brooklyn Nets? Because we got one in the MPJ, but who's our second shot creator in your opinion, Easy?
I don't think necessarily MPJ is like a legitimate shot creator. I just think he's a great bad shot taker and bad shot maker. I think that's
Interesting.
I think
Okay.
that's more along with MPJ because sometimes MPJ would pop that bitch right over a defender. That's a bad shot, but for him, that's a good shot because he can shoot right over a motherfucker, and he a good shooter. So like
Okay.
that, like that's a whole like for him specifically, like that's a whole difference. I think he's just a good bad shot taker, bad shot maker.
All right, so let me ask you this: how far as shot creation fits into what the Brooklyn Nets do on offense? Like, where do we get that from? Where do you see it from?
Before I ask that question, let me just ask a question right back to that. Who are the shot creators on this team? Excuse MPJ if you want to.
Well, because of what you said, we could just say he's a great catch and shoot player because of the offense they run off of the curl. I'm gonna say Cam Thomas is a shot creator. I want to say Tyrese Martin, a lower level shot creator, but
Yeah.
still one per
Does that nigga
se.
get burned anymore? Does he get burned anymore?
His contract's about to be non-guaranteed next Wednesday. And Nets have decided if him and Wilson will have their money guaranteed or they're getting traded or something. So there might be deadline business next week with those guys.
It sound like it, you know what I mean? I'm leaning to what John said because, yeah, just far as giving the rookies minutes, you want to put Tyrese Martin, Jalen Wilson in a place maybe where they want to get minutes. But going
Yeah.
forward, the Brooklyn Nets got to look at Drake Powell after tonight, got to look at Nolan Traore after tonight.
All right.
And say, we got to give them minutes. We can't not give them minutes because of
Yeah.
Tyrese Martin or Jalen Wilson.
Yeah, they're
they
gonna get
can't be the
minutes.
They
reason
got
why we're
burned though.
not giving them minutes.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
They got burned though.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
just
gonna
saying,
get
so
burned. Yeah, they're gonna get burned.
right to what John was
Yo,
saying.
man, y'all gotta
Like,
calm
no,
down with the men's discussion, man. They getting burned, bro. It's like y'all want them to play the whole game, like y'all want them to play
nah,
38 minutes, bro. Nobody playing 38 minutes, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it sounds like to
nah,
me.
Nah,
I
That's
do
what
They
want
they
want all
keep
Nolan.
five.
crying
They want
about.
I
like
do want
let's
Nolan
keep
to
it
start.
5.
No, I
Let's,
want
Niggas
yeah.
want all
I
5
really
of these
want you to.
rookies to
Want
start.
you, bro. I want Nolan to start. I want
John,
Nolan to
bro,
start
my
at
brother.
point guard, and I
You
want
can't
Ego
do
to start
that.
at two
They're
guard.
not going to learn that way.
What do
Why
you mean
wouldn't
they're not
they
going to
learn
learn, Scott?
They're going to learn how to lose, like
No,
Why
other
would
you
they?
keep
teams.
saying they're just losing to lose. They're getting
That's better
better
for the
working on
tank.
their
But that's
weaknesses,
better for the
Scott.
Hold
tanking
on,
side.
listen.
Because
That
now
might
we
be
get
Hold
good.
on.
to
Let me say this. Let me
Yeah.
say this, bro.
Well,
Hold
let
on,
Breeze go.
let me say this to Scott real quick. The 1 and the 2, yeah, that makes sense. They went wrong putting Danny Wolf at the 3. They had no business putting him at the 3, starting 3. That's what he did. They wasn't at the 4. They put Clowney at the 4. Dayron Sharp was the 5. They put Wolf at the 3. They're wrong for putting Wolf at the 3.
Yeah.
I'm
that's how
not
you can
wrong.
tell we tanking, bro. Why would we
Listen,
put Wolf at the 3?
No, no, no,
right.
no. Hold on, hold on.
I'm saying, I'm not saying don't start Wolf, but in my mind, when I thought of them starting Wolf, it wasn't at the 3, it was at the 4.
Wait,
Maybe the 5, but it was at the 4.
It was at the
So I'm
5 for
saying
real
me.
quick, real quick, real
They
quick.
don't feel Wolf can
it
block
wasn't at the 3
shots.
for
No,
no
That's
no,
no
no,
why.
no, no.
No
It's
Nets
not that.
fans
It's
see
not
him at
that
Bruh,
the
you
simple.
ain't
3.
winning no
No
way.
Nets
Put him
fans
at
see
the
him at the
5.
3.
No, no.
He
Exactly,
should have
Leaf.
been 3.
Exactly. Let him grow in the role at 5.
Hold on, real quick, real quick.
Grow at
Hold,
5.
hold on, real quick, real quick. Yo, Leaf. I think Jordy looks at Danny Wolf a different type of way than we're looking at him, bro.
Yeah, he's showing up too.
With that being said,
Y'all gotta let me read the super chat real quick. Hold on,
oh
I
yeah,
want to
go ahead,
stop
go
here
ahead.
if there wasn't no super chat. Shout out to This Is JTV for joining the panel. Javon Ship 3035, a moderator on this page. He said the super chat saying PGs can't get better without on ball reps. If we wanted guys to watch MPJ Clacks DHOs, then we could have drafted more real off ball guys that lock up. Yeah, yo, Javon Ship, I agree. I think Nolan should run point. That's where he's gonna get his reps. He should start at point guard. We've all seen without Nolan starting at point guard that without looking at what it say on the box score, when you look at Yegor play, you watch him play the game, and you say, is that a 1 or a 2 guard if you never seen him at a position status? You're gonna say, oh, that's a 2 guard. He plays like he's a 2 guard. Why force him? You know what I mean? Like a square in a circle. Like, why try to force him into something he's not? He's naturally looking at a 2 guard. And my point of him not being a 3 is that all of the 3s are his size. But if you put him at the 2, he's still a tall 2 guard. Of course, he's a tall point guard, but he's a tall 2 guard. Give Yegor reps at the 2 guard, and give Nolan reps at the point guard from next game to the full 82. But go ahead,
I think that
I
would.
think Drake Powell might mess around and take his spot if he ever even
I think Dre
if he ever
probably
get
better
put at
at
the 2,
two.
bro.
You know what Easy said that was interesting about Danny Wolf's role is that what I said with Yegor being a 1-2-3 in 2-3 years, depending on matchups. Maybe with Wolf right now, they want to see if he could do 3 to 5 just because he's a big body. But given the defensive weaknesses he has, that makes zero sense. Like Breezy said, play him at the 5. He's better when he initiates offense. But if you only let Wolf score a few buckets every now and then, you're not utilizing his skill set. He can run point and drive on people and get players open for shots. But if he's just being a big, get his ass handed to him, how's he going to develop?
Hold on.
Let Easy go because we gotta get the J and LBL too. Go ahead, John. Go ahead, Easy. We gotta let Easy get a show. Go ahead, Easy.
Just to finish off that point before I pass the rock to my nigga Jay. Yo, Leaf, like I said, bro, Jordy might not see Wolf the same way how we seen him because we seen him as a 5 mismatch. But Jordy's saying he might not be able to man the paint for a 5, but he's athletic and mobile enough to move on the 3 and catch people off. Because he got this. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, says who?
Hold on. He got this man coming off of curls and drags, my nigga. If you telling me this is a 5-man, ain't no fucking way you have a 5-man coming off of curls and drags to pop a 3, bro.
The Nuggets do it all the time.
Wait, but that's the Nuggets though. They're not running a 6'10" guy at the 3. So hold on, real quick.
They was when they had MPJ.
Nigga, and this is my point right here. he running sets for Danny Wolf like it's MPJ.
Okay,
That ain't
that's
no 5-man business. That's 3-4-man business.
maybe it
That's
is.
perimeter. No. That's perimeter play. Like I want you on the I want you to be a mismatch on the perimeter, not inside the paint, but on the
Okay.
perimeter.
Let me ask you this: if he was doing that against some of the fives in this league and coming off of curls quick, do you think any of them fives will be able to check him off of curls, bro? If he
No,
did that at the 5, hell no. Why not put the nigga at the 5? It made sense.
but you
You
can't.
bro, you in the shit anyway, bro. Like fuck, what if you experiment all the way?
But
When have Danny Wolf ever played the 3 ever in his life?
So you're gonna get killed. So you're gonna get him killed in the paint on the defense,
bro. We got
because he's gonna get slaughtered in the NBA at center.
Scotty, we got smacked. Scotty, we got
He
smacked
can
by
hold his
the
own against other
Wizards,
bigs
bro.
somewhat.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay,
Look what Saw did.
Scotty, the last game, do you know what Danny Wolf started at? He started at the 2.
Right.
Now this game he started at the 3. What you telling him is
They trying to see where he fit because they don't see him as a center. They don't see him as a center.
Scott, you're wrong. He's a point center.
He wasn't a center in college.
He was a center in Yale. He was when he was before he got transferred to Michigan. He was a
do you
center.
respect anything from the rooks? Scott, do you respect anything from these
At
rookies?
Michigan, they moved
so
him
negative
to-
about
At
the
Michigan, they
situation.
moved
No,
him to
I'm
the
just
4.
being real. I'm not being negative.
Yo, hold on.
He ain't a center.
Wait, hold on. Let Jay get.
That's your
Hold on, we gotta
opinion.
get the J. LBL and Notorious was at the game today,
It's
so
not
y'all
our
gotta let
opinion
me run
because he
point and go
hasn't
around the
played
thing,
center,
man.
so he's not a center. Like that's a
No,
fact.
that's your opinion, Jay, because he actually is a
He
point
played
center.
center at Yale, bro. Like
Yeah, but I mean, Yale
Let me get
is.
his shit up. Jay, hold on. Let Jay get his shit up. Jay, why you saying what you saying? Talk your shit, bro.
That kid is a big point guard, bro. And that's it. Like it ain't really much to say. Like he don't got the skills of a center for real. Like so, how is he gonna play center?
His
My
career
thing
just
is-
started, Jay.
my thing is, if
I
you
know
7
that.
feet,
I
if
know
you
that he's a
7,
rookie, so that's obvious. So you don't have
Jay.
to think the obvious, John.
Well,
Jay.
you want to end his career already, so I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to end his career. I want him to
Stop putting words in
succeed.
my mouth. I'm
I just say how it's
trying to tell
stated.
you the real, and you just trying to make up imaginary things. Which you
I'm not making imaginary things. I actually think Wolf could be a point center and drive our offense. He was actually
but he's not
successful
yet.
for a few games.
Man,
Well, that's
listen,
majority.
he ain't
Please
gonna-
play him. Please play him at
He not
center.
gonna get there. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as people want Nolan Trayor to start at the 1. He not gonna get there unless you put him at the position.
Yeah, please play him, please, so I
not,
can
bruh.
show you when it happened that you understand why.
Wait.
I really
So
want
you have
y'all to
zero faith in the
understand
rookies,
I know
why.
what's gonna
You have
happen.
zero faith in the
Hold on,
rookies. What you're saying?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Time
Satan.
out.
You want to make
y'all.
up
Let me run
these?
point.
Right,
Hold on,
John
one
love
mic, y'all,
making
'cause
up shit just to
No, you're making up stuff because you doubt Wolf. You doubt our
Yes,
I'm not-
yes,
Hold on, y'all.
yes, he does
Hold on,
doubt
y'all.
him.
Yo, John, you gotta realize, bro. Just let me run the
All right.
guard, bro. That's
Let
all
him
I'm
run
asking.
point
Can I
center.
run point guard?
Can he run point center
So
for you?
again, let me. Right.
Breezy's a point guard, bro. Stop.
Let him run point center.
Put the ball in Breezy Thomas's hands, man.
Yo, Joey.
Oh, I didn't even know that was Joey.
Let Breezy go
Yeah.
ISO, man. Put it in Breezy Thomas's hands, bro.
Oh, that was a good one. Record that one, please.
Man, this nigga shot.
Yo, what's
me.
good, y'all? Hey, y'all, I was at the game tonight, y'all.
Congratulations.
That was a
You was at that
masterpiece.
shithole in DC, bro.
I'm in DC right now, man. That was a masterpiece of dog shit. But hey, I went to sport. Hey, I just want to say a couple things, right? They outplayed us in every facet of the game, bro. They out rebounded us. They outscored us, of course. The Nets always defer to shooting a bunch of threes. They act like they can't get points in the paint. Listen, John.
We did that with MPJ in the lineup,
I
bro.
love Yegor, but hold on. Let me just land a plane with this. I watched Yegor tonight. I watched him pump the brakes and throttle back in transition 3 or 4 times when he had numbers. He does this shit the way he's looking back.
He's
trying
not
to
a.
wait for people because he's scared to go to the fucking rim and get in the paint.
Let him cook.
He's not that. He don't have that mentality.
Let him cook.
I've seen that shit 3 or 4 times tonight, y'all, with my own eyes. The Nets had numbers. Yegor was pushing the ball up the court, and he would not go full throttle towards the rim. He fell back and waited for people, or he deferred to a fucking three-pointer. Come on, Yegor. Listen, I understand you're young, but that's a mentality thing, bro. You got numbers. You a point guard. You in transition. You pushing pace. Why are you stopping?
Right.
Why?
Word.
He did have 8 defensive rebounds, though. Just noting that for anybody that didn't know.
Yeah,
ain't scoring us points to win the game.
Oh, but showing defensive effort, but some people just want to say the rookie sucked tonight. Like, give me context.
I didn't even see
I'm not cutting
I
you off.
love
I'm just saying you got a lot
I
of
thought y'all was
airplay
going to be
already.
happy
We
because they
gotta go
lost
to
to the
the
bum-ass Wizards.
Nah, that ain't a good loss.
Hey, I came back to pandemonium.
Hey, I want to say this. Greg Powell had a decent game.
However, some guys aren't accepting the rebuild like we are.
Oh, wait a minute.
John, listen, John and all the other Yegor fans.
John.
I like Yegor, but this is just things I'm picking up when I'm watching the game. That's not a good habit to have, bro. That has nothing to do with physicality. That's a mentality thing.
That's true.
Yeah, you got to have that in you.
Either you got that dog or you don't.
I agree with what you're saying. He has to work on some things, but at least you're noticing he can improve on it.
On the point. Why are you throttling back?
I think it's easier.
Yegor's gonna go in the paint a lot more when he gained an extra 30 pounds and he turned
Please, I'm not gonna give you that because you know why? This was in transition.
Yeah, Notorious.
I know, but he ain't neat. But no one's skinny as a mouse, and he driving to the paint.
Here's the problem with it. Yegor can't get by nobody in transition. They be catching up to him.
I think it's
he can't.
Bro, this man don't. But here's my thing though. He don't even try. He don't even try.
Notorious. It might be easier.
Yegor got to learn a Euro step. If he a Euro player,
bro, stop.
No, I think it might be easier.
Nolan Trayon's a Euro player. He gets in the paint.
I think it might be easier to physically get better than that mental thing. Because when you mentally fucked up as a player, then it's hard to teach that. It's hard to teach that you.
He be looking like he be scared sometimes.
I'm telling you, that's hard, man. I'm telling you.
It's not hard. It's doable. Okay. Come on.
All right, it's a mental thing though. But mental is harder than physical because if I'm physically have some weaknesses, I can go to the gym and work on it.
Y'all niggas talk about it as a physical thing, but Nolan Trayor, I get it. He's faster, but he's smaller than him, and he going to the fucking rack. He getting in the paint.
But that's all he knows. That's what he knows. That's what he knows.
He can get by.
Yegor can't. Go back to Jay Jamal franchise on the panel. Hold on, y'all. Yo,
I ain't
Jay.
get my shit off, bro.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought you said
Hey, yo, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I'm gonna catch up with y'all later, man.
Go to that Wizards parade, nigga.
Hold on. Let me say this. Hold on, because I want to go back to Jay. Let the parlay for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But Jay, just want your thoughts on tonight's game, bro. Let's just start there, man.
Yo, I didn't see the game.
They didn't even see the game.
I just woke up from a nap and I saw y'all was live, so I jumped on and I saw that they lost the game. So I thought that the tankers would be in here jumping for joy that we lost to a real bad team. I'm pissed about it.
Jumping for joy.
We secured our pick.
Yo, John, man.
Let him finish. That's all I'm asking. Just give him the floor, bro.
This nigga run with a narrative like Johnny Kersey, man. Like, damn.
Make your point, bro. Stop that bullshit.
But
Johnny Kersey's.
I saw that the Champagne kid had after the game. He made a point to let people know he from Brooklyn, though.
Yep.
I saw that.
He actually from Staten Island, but I'll give him that though.
He said he's not.
He said he's not from Staten Island.
He said he's not from Staten Island.
It's either him or his brother from Staten Island. I looked it up.
They twins,
he said he's from Brooklyn, and I don't know.
He said he's from Brooklyn.
Wait, twins, bro. Somebody lying, bro. So I gotta figure this out.
I think the brother that's from San Antonio is from.
Nah, he specifically said he's from
Hold
Brooklyn.
on.
Some shit. They could have went to
Right,
school in Staten Island. Then the shit be saying they from Staten Island, but they really from Brooklyn. You never know.
Right? Can y'all
we're gonna look
Easy,
it up.
Now, hold on. Not Leaf, not John. Let Easy and Jade. Let me just hear from them. Like talk to each other, and we just listen in. And I'll say a little this and that, but let them. Cause get some airtime. Oh, everybody got airtime besides them, LBL and Jamal. I'm just trying to go around.
Niggas ain't getting no minutes yet. We were.
I'm going for 30 piece tonight, LM.
Last time I checked, Cam Thomas and MPJ didn't play tonight. But go ahead.
That's what I just said. Niggas want me to be Cam Thomas. Niggas don't want me to get no minutes.
Right, exactly.
Yo,
go ahead.
You don't gotta cut me off, bro.
Right.
I got it. But all I'm saying is, I don't know. I thought niggas was gonna be super happy in here that they lost and it's pandemonium. But shout to all of y'all. Know what I mean? And yeah, let Easy go because I ain't really have much to say. Ease, what you saw out there? Because Ease be even killed sometimes. Y'all be too sensational, just going off of what happens one game.
Why present its context, bro? Like, come on.
Exactly, bro.
Real quick.
Go ahead, John. Since you want to keep
No,
talking,
I want Easy to go. I want Easy to go. I want my friend Easy to go because he actually does. He actually is even killed. He did not watch the game
while I'm talking.
Yeah, okay, Jay.
Hold on.
No, you don't want to talk when I ask you to talk, but you want to
Can
talk.
Easy please give his take, bro? Stop stealing his minutes away, bro. Stop.
Hold on, bro. Cause we gotta move the rock, bro. We gotta move the rock, bro. We can't be having this. We can't be having this spot up on the weak side and nothing going on, bro. Niggas not letting off the shot. Hold on, real quick. I just wanted to say one thing, because just to go back to the point that Joey was making before everybody jumped the fuck in for some fucking reason and put the shit back 12 fucking steps. But I was saying, yo, real quick, because I was watching one of the games last night. I watched Clippers versus Utah. Yo, bro. So real quick, right? In a way, Derrick Jones Jr. body type is kind of like the same to Yegor's. They kind of skinny. You could say Derrick Jones got way more strength on him because he older, been in the league, all that stuff. But the body type is still the same. Yo, real quick, there was a point in the game. Derrick Jones Jr. just got subbed into the game. This was the first minutes he touched on the floor. They had a fast break transition. That nigga took the rock and took that bitch all the way himself to the bucket. All the way to himself. He ain't look for nobody. He went straight to the bucket, took it himself, my nigga. There was a nigga on him. He put it right up over the nigga. All I'm saying is, if you could go back to that game, it was last night. You go back to that game. You go back to that play. That is a play easily Yegor could make. But he choosing not to make it. Yo, bro, I don't like to mince my words, my nigga. But we gonna but we not gonna keep on doing this bullshit. Act like we don't know what we see. Cause we was in the park and we saw that shit in front of our face from a nigga. We would know what the fuck to say. The nigga is acting pussy in certain areas on the floor, and niggas on the court know that motherfucking shit right there, my nigga. You need to get that off your back right there because niggas is seeing that. That's why they giving you up the shots. That's why you're not taking it, my nigga.
Quickly.
You gotta get that shit off your back, my nigga. Cause
can I just get some credit for what I said about the number 8 pick, bro?
Wait, hold on, real quick, and I'm gonna pass the rock to you. We gotta pass the rock to everybody.
We gotta go to Jamal.
But real quick,
we gotta go to Jamal.
Nah, yeah, we gotta go to Jamal. We gotta go to the franchise, my nigga. Hold on. But all I'm saying is, you playing in the league with a lot of niggas that's about it. You can't be showing this bitch ass shit out here, my nigga. This shit gotta get shaken off real quick, cause that was from game 1. We at game 30 now, my nigga, and you still afraid to take that shot?
You just compared that nigga frame to Derrick Jones Jr. and we already know what Derrick Jones Jr. is about, bro. In terms of an athlete, it's nothing about.
You missed the whole fucking point.
Right, hold on. Let him land the plane.
But you made a bad comparison though.
The body type.
And we crashing out.
Made a bad comparison though.
Nobody's crashing out.
Wait, hold on, Breeze, real quick. Hold on, Breeze, real quick.
You don't even know what a crash out is if you think this is a crash out.
Wait, hold on. Real quick. I'm gonna pass the rock to Jamal. Real quick, bro. The point is their body type is still the same. Derrick Jones Jr. don't beat nobody off the dribble, and we was talking about, and I was pointing out in transition bucket, not a half court bucket, not a beat your man off the bucket, a transition bucket when you had numbers, but you took it up over the guy, and the guy was all over draped over you, and you still made the bucket. All the point is, You
Right.
can add that to your game. You was a transition beast when you was in college. How about you
Was he?
put something else? Well, in finding people and stuff like that. That was
Okay, all right, clean that up, bro.
Yeah, he's a connector.
Well, to find people, but
Yeah, clean it up.
but if you're 30 games in the league now and you can't put up a transition layup over a guy,
No,
is that
you
what we're
can't.
talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly what you're talking about. You know why? Because because like I said before, and ain't nobody give me credit on this shit yet, bro. Like, but they gonna see in the next 3 years when he ain't getting no extension and when he ain't on the roster. The 8th pick is historically fucking bad. Historically,
It didn't have to be
Wait,
though.
Yeager's not getting a
it's mid
contract
at
now?
best.
It didn't
Oh,
have to be.
jeez.
You're
Yeah,
right.
it was
It didn't
people-
have to be, but
it
this is
didn't
what
have to
happens.
be.
This is what happens when you got the front office that we got.
Right.
Hold on. Let me run point.
I can't argue with you
that.
that.
Again, I want to go to Jamal the franchise at LBL. Shout out to both of them. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate them for joining the panel. Jamal, talk to us, man. What's the word, man? What's going on? Happy New Year, man.
Yo, Happy New Year's, y'all.
What's up? What's up?
I ain't really got nothing to say. I'm just gonna say it was ass. That was it. I ain't got nothing else.
But look who was playing. What you expect?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like at
These
this
niggas
point,
said
like
Clax, MPJ, and Cam Thomas, and niggas thought he wasn't gonna get bashed.
like that's what I'm saying. Like supposedly they say Washington was worse than us, but clearly, I don't. At this point, you can see they got more talent, or even with the veterans, they got vets that's out there teaching the rookies what to do. So, you know,
Ain't none of them vets on the level that MPJ is on.
No. But I'm just saying they out there. But they, I don't know what Washington fan base is saying because I don't know if they telling them to trade CJ or trade Middleton or
They
whatever the
not
case
because
is.
them niggas is on 1-year deals. But go ahead.
They helping the rookies develop. You get what I'm
Yeah, they
saying?
are.
So at the end of the day, they playing defense harder. They was running like you could see CJ out there really actually them coaching them up. Like you know what I'm saying? With certain plays, he telling man what to do. I mean not man. Trey Johnson what to do. He telling them how to hit certain areas. Like it's just certain things. I didn't really pay no mind to this game. Let's be honest with you.
With the way that roster looks, bro. Like if you see 3 Europeans, bro, like on the court, bro. What is your game plan? Attack.
Hold on. All right, Jamal, just let me know. You finished? You ready to pass it?
One thing. I'm gonna just say one thing. With Drake Powell, it's I see something in him, but then I see like I don't know. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's a starter.
What do you see?
I see that he's good. Like he's a good player, but I don't know if he's a starter or he a role player.
Wait. Hold on.
He a starter.
Hold on, Jamal.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you say he's a good player?
Shit. To be honest with you, I don't even know. To be honest with you,
I can't answer that.
Easy, I can answer that. I can't even tell you because some of the games he look good. Then some of the games he look like shit. I can't say that because he take the shots and he don't make them.
Take a dumb shot yet.
Yeah, but he don't make them.
Basketball shots, Jamal.
He takes smart basketball shots.
He's not making
them. He plays
them.
good defense, bro. Like what?
But he's not making them. That's the whole thing. Like you could take all the shots you want, but you're not making them.
6.
No, I'm not talking about just this game. I'm not talking about this game. I'm not just talking about this game. We've been watching him, right? Mm-hmm. We've been watching him. Every chance he got, he take the listen, we not gonna act like we ain't just watch a game where he just only scored 5.
Right.
Yeah, but he scored 5 off shots though. But what that means is,
but regardless,
what that means is,
you're gonna get open regardless somehow. You're gonna pass the rock. Pass the rock along. You're gonna get your points somehow if you're a 2 guard regardless.
You're right, but at the same time, what I'm seeing from him, bro, like, listen, he's playing. He's not forcing anything. What he is, bro, is a good athlete playing good defense. He kind of a yes man to me, bro. Like, but that's okay, and I think that's gonna come with more and more confidence once he starts to get his role and start to get his
Man,
minutes.
what the fuck we doing? Like, this is not basketball. Sometimes you have to
It
force
ain't?
that issue, my nigga. You have to push the issue, my nigga.
That's what I'm
Sometimes
saying.
you gotta
Players
fix
got
that
good
issue.
games. They gonna have bad games.
When
Like,
I
we
Yeah,
never
can't
yeah.
get
And that's what I'm
nigga,
saying.
I never
I
get
think
into the paint, nigga. That's what it is,
I think
nigga.
he has to find out
He
if he's a
came off the
role
bench
player
for
or
North
a
Carolina
starter.
last year. There's nothing about him that says force the paint. He the black dude that get killed in the movie, bro, with the white people in it, bro. That's what he is.
Oh
Well,
man.
now
Yo,
you
come
need to
He
be
the
the
on!
best
Oh
fucking
finisher
my
on the
now you
team.
need to
god!
be the
Oh my
fucking
Besides
hero.
Come
Noah.
on! Come on!
Breezy, I'm
At least,
done.
at least,
I'm done,
Y'all
What are
act
we
Breezy.
like you don't
talking
like
about?
horror movies, man.
What are
Relax.
we
at least
talking
Power
about?
gonna, at least Power gonna go up and dunk.
None of this shit on your
Yeah.
page.
Yo,
Man.
Breeze, I'm done, Breezy. I'm done.
So we just cut it early, boys? Like, come on.
Oh, hold on. Let me
At least Power gonna give us a dunk, bro. Man, none of these dudes is giving us nothing. At least he gonna
Yeah,
go
at
up there
least
and
Powell
dunk.
finish at the rim. That I do say. When he get to the rim, he ain't looking to lay it up.
That's a fact.
Man,
That's
word.
a fact.
That is something tonight.
That
He
is a
ain't
fact.
looking. He ain't looking
It
to
ain't no
lay.
layup.
It ain't no layup.
Throw it
That I tell you.
That's two
Hold on,
niggas
y'all.
on the
One
You
mic.
put
team
your
that
fingers
don't
up there if you want to.
So
Hold on, y'all.
Scott, so that's two niggas on the team that don't want to take layups. That's two niggas in counting. In
Hold on,
counting.
y'all.
I
Let me pass the ball to LBL.
I don't know, man.
LBL been on the panel. He ain't said nothing. He ain't cut none of y'all off. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to go to LBL. LBL, talk to us, man. Shout to LBL,
Yeah,
man.
I'm too
Word.
busy laughing. I'm too busy laughing at all of the shenanigans. But anyway, I see. For me, I was impressed with Traor. You know, I was impressed with him.
Me
He
too.
is a blur.
Yeah.
And I like how assertive he is. You know, and I think that the best way for him and for Powell and for Wolf and for Yegor to get better is just start them, play them the most minutes, and see what happens. You know what I mean? And then everyone else, you know, I guess they'll be playing MPJ with them until everything happens. But to me, I think there's a world where we could be looking at our future backcourt with Traor and with Powell. And I think that they're both very athletic and they're both very quick. So I enjoy watching them
Hold on. You got
compete,
power over Yegor?
and as far as for
LBL, you got
Powell,
power over
I
Yegor?
think that you know, I think he still has some rawness
I don't know if
about
he can
him,
hear
but
you.
I
I
don't think
think
he can
that
hear you.
You can hear
he
LM though.
has some rawness about him, but he has, but to be
No.
competitive, I think he has that competitiveness that keeps him going. So I would like to see that be the starting backcourt. I like to see Yegor at the 3, maybe MPJ at the 4, and then Wolf at the 5. So I'd like to see what would happen if that happens.
Real quick, LBL, can you hear me?
Can LBL
That's
hear
it.
any of them?
LDL,
Yeah.
can you hear us?
No, all right, so that's it right there. LBL can't
Mm.
hear us. He probably can
Somebody
hear
I
got
don't
to
LM
think he
text
though.
him
can
to
hear any
refresh
of
the
them.
No,
mic.
no, he
Somebody got to
could
I
hear
text
can
him.
hear
LM.
you.
Nah, he could hear
I can hear
LM.
you.
Yeah, he
LM.
said he can hear us.
No,
Oh,
LM. Ask him if he could hear Breeze. Breeze, start talking to him.
LBL,
Yo,
you
You
can
can hear
hear
me?
Breeze?
yo, can you hear me?
Is he talking now? I
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
just
he can
heard
hear
Yeah,
you
you.
he's
say
Yo,
he
talking
can
now,
hear
but
StreamYard
I
me.
is
don't know if he
ass,
can hear
bro.
me.
Like this been happening for like 3 weeks.
No,
Yo, LM,
it's
tell
Lee
LBL to
Streamyard.
refresh his
Now,
page real
now it's
quick.
giving us
Tell
a
him to refresh the
virus.
mic.
All
He
right,
need to
I'll
pay
do
like
that. I'll do that.
$16 off the bill for real. Shit, I
They
just had
robbing
to
you,
pay
bro.
the
You
Nah,
need to
bill.
go to
yo,
street. You need to
But
go to
also,
whatchamacallit, bro.
but
seriously,
also,
Breeze, send him a
Breeze, how you
message.
start and how you finish. Like, you
Put it
gotta
in the
remember,
private chat.
bro. So
Send them a
this,
message and let them know that their service is messing up because this ain't
yeah,
good.
Yeah,
And
word.
then they might really give you a
it's making
discount.
me look bad, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll need suffering paid for damages and suffering, you know what I mean?
It
Facts.
says suffering paid for damages and suffering.
Yo, that's amazing. That's amazing.
How you double up on suffering in the same sentence?
You got my internet going through some wild shit right now. I can't jack that shit. And
Bro,
they
that's
consistent. They auto pay my shit. Like,
They
yeah,
I
auto
man.
just
pay?
don't
They
like
don't
how
play
y'all
that
yeah.
auto pay.
how certain
Yeah, I'm
people
not doing that.
how certain people can sit up here and like give so much criticism to certain players, but when other players get criticized, it's like, oh my God, why are you talking about them like this? Like, yo, it's people is gonna talk about what they see.
Jay, put some names on it, bro. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I was
Like,
just about to say that. I was just about to
Jay,
say that.
put some
I think
names
I know
on
the
it.
name too. I think I know the name, but
But it's multiple names. It's not just one person. But I just can't think of everybody right now. But I was referring
Think
to
of one
John.
person. Just think of one person right now.
I was referring to John, Cam Thomas, and Yegor. Like because Cam Thomas could get all the slack in the world, and some of it is rightfully so. But Igor could get slack too, because some of it is rightfully so. Like it ain't. It's just your opinion of the game, and this person, whoever else, opinion of the game. Like
wait, hold on.
Yo. Can you want to hear someone get mad with you?
Who?
When I said the other day somewhere we were talking about something. We were talking about Yegor, and I said, well, Yegor that's not etched in stone. He could get traded too.
Oh
yeah, sure enough.
And then everyone started attacking me. I'm like, why are
but
you
he
attacking
can't.
me?
Why are we trading Yegor?
I'm just saying.
That's a dangerous path.
Everybody's on the board.
I'm just saying. If they all play, here's the thing. John. If they all play the rest of the year, and we actually find out that Traore could handle the point guard next year, then why are we holding on to him?
Because you can make him a scoring guard or a wing, a small wing potentially.
But you see what you're doing, right? Now you're changing all the trajectory,
the narrative
of why he was chosen so high. He's a 6'9" point guard. So now what I'm saying is there are teams that trade. Y'all act like it would be a failure if we trade him. I'm not saying just trade him because he's a bum. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if he plays and impresses certain teams or certain ways with the way that he plays, maybe he'll become trade bait so that we could. You don't think I would trade him for, like, including with someone else to get a lottery pick in 2026?
I mean, LBL, 6'8", 6'9" guys don't grow on trees, my guy. I get people are worried about the defense, but like me and Breezy agreed, if you could turn him into a 1-2-3 on interchangeability, that benefits him long term. He doesn't always have to be the guard. He can be the guard in matchups.
John, let me say this.
But the thing is, John, can I say one thing,
6'9" guys.
I only agree with the one and the two.
Don't grow.
I don't agree with the three.
But
the
6'9" guys, that's like almost the average height of the NBA.
That's if he gets stronger, Breeze. That's if he gets stronger, Breeze. I'm saying.
You're saying 6'9" guys.
6'5" is
so you're saying 6'9" guys don't grow on trees who can't bring the ball up against pressure.
But also LBL, who's to say the roster? This roster right now ain't gonna be the same roster in the next 5 years.
Exactly.
Who's to say that Yegor is even starting on that championship roster one day?
No, but that's what
he might not.
He might not start on this roster.
He might not be starting, bro. It might be.
But my point is, we don't have to buy. None of these rookies have established anything where we have to buy into them 100% like they're the future. So I'm saying
they ain't showing me nothing.
So what I'm saying is,
yes, you do.
So what I'm saying is, just let them play it out. Let's
let them play.
Potential, and then we'll see. Because you act like like young guys had never been traded. Kevin Johnson was traded. Rod Strickland was traded. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was traded. A lot of these guys, they don't actually, they become stars.
They don't pan out on a team.
Or on certain teams. And I'm saying, let's keep all our options open. That's what I'm saying. Because I like what I see in Yegor. I mean, I like what I see in
Nolan.
And Traore at the point more than I do Yemen at trying to play point. That's
you just gotta let him keep going through the growing pains, LBL. It's gonna be tough for the first couple games. They really do start for Yegor. At least he's showing you different things with confidence, at least than what he did to start the season. And Powell still needs to get a lot more stronger on just taking more plays for himself. But at the end of the day, these are things that can be fixed, is all I'm saying. And at the end of the day, it's up to Jordy now to utilize these young guys more when you don't have an MPJ or Claxton to run your whole system through. This is an adjustment now for Jordy to put these guys in the right position. Don't just put Drake Powell at the 1 because you want to. Put him at the 2 and Nolan at the 1. Let them play together and develop that organic chemistry that we've all been preaching about for Jordy to start doing. Now he has to, because MPJ Claxton may or may not be here by February 5th.
John, would you be okay if Igor was 6 man?
Oh man, I'm not ready to make that. I'm not ready to make the definitive statement until we see what they do in 2-3 years.
No, I'm just asking. Would you be okay with that? Because you said you're okay with Cam Thomas being a 6 man. But would you be okay with Ego being a six man?
You know why Cam
Oh,
Thomas
my
is
God.
6 man? Because he doesn't have the starter criteria: tall, height, defense.
But
At least
this is what I'm
Jaguar
trying to
has
say.
height
If
and
he
some type of finishing at the rim
if
with
he was playing
athleticism.
point guard, but if he was playing point guard behind Nolan, he's gonna be a 6 man then.
At the end of the day, you could play them both on the court. Just like Breezy said, you could have
Maybe
Yegor
it's
be
time
an
to admit that
interchangeable
Yegor is
scoring
not a
guard,
real
and
starter
no
in
one could
this
run
league.
points. Like you can move
What?
Yegor around in the
To
starting
be fair,
lineup
I don't
depending
think
on
that's I don't think
matchups.
that's an inaccurate. I don't think that's a bad question to ask.
Yo,
Like
why
I
is
said,
Bro.
hold on? Why is Easy so appalled?
Bro.
Easy,
I don't know why he's so appalled, bro. Because if we got a better point guard than him, if we got a better two guard than him, well, then where does he fit?
Bro.
Hold on, yo, Easy. What's
What you so appalled at, bro?
Yo, I'm just trying to figure out why y'all trying to make us the Dallas Mavericks right now. Like
The
I'm trying to
Dallas
figure-
Mavericks?
Why y'all trying
What?
to do that right now?
What about us
Let-
resembles
let-
the
wait,
Dallas
let him
Mavericks?
finish. I wanted to see where he was going with that.
Bro,
Yeah,
so-
go ahead.
Yeah, I want to see where you going with that too, because I know he a high nigga. Go ahead.
Hold on. Hold on. Cause I'm still stuck on LBO fucking point right there. Everything else it just put me like it ET me off the fucking cliff. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all ET me off the fucking cliff. But I ain't gonna hold you. That first statement had me right at the fucking edge. I'm like, what the fuck going on? So hold on, son. So you
Go ahead,
telling
I'm
me
listening.
you draft this man number 8 after a year and a half? You look at this man like, nah, we could put this nigga up on the block real quick.
Yes.
Wild.
You know why?
That's
Because the
wild.
eight.
That is wild.
Yes. You know, I'm gonna tell you why.
Detroit drafted Killian Hayes. Where he at?
Listen,
Exactly.
Listen, this is
he
what I'm
bad
saying.
as
No,
Killian?
it
Ain't
ain't
no
even
way
a
y'all
year and a
saying that,
half.
bro. Y'all not saying that,
Rebuttal.
bro.
Go ahead. Let LBL
It's
say what
not.
he gonna say.
It's not even a year and a half.
It's a
It's
half a
only
year.
half. It's a half a year. And what I said is let him play out the string. Let them
Right,
all
let
play
'em
out
play
the
out.
string. And I said maybe he'll show the things that John seems to see that other people don't. Maybe
Right.
other teams will see it.
Just
and
give
they'll
him a
say,
fair
you know what?
shot.
You
I
already got
want
the
that
idea in your
6'9".
mind. It's not fair no
I
more.
want
You
that
already put the idea in
6'9"
your
guy.
mind on the table.
Well, you
It's
know,
not
you
a fair
saying?
shot no more.
well, you
No,
well
what
as
are
a
you saying?
GM,
I'm
you got
saying
to
play
all that
him.
got to be on your
I'm
mind
saying-
anyway.
I'm saying play
Trading the
him.
guy
I'm
you
not
drafted.
saying
Wait.
What?
So wait.
It
So
can
Scott,
happen.
Wait, so Scott,
God, he's only played 3 months.
It
Not
can
even.
happen. I'm just saying it can happen.
Oh, boy.
You can draft somebody and they just don't pan out.
How do you know he
Is
hasn't
it
panned out yet,
impossible?
though? We can't even make that
Hold on,
Girl,
calculation.
the rookies aren't
hold on.
untradeable.
Y'all
Like,
playing with hot fire.
Oh, Jesus
Hot
Christ,
fire.
man.
Man, we all want those stars quick, huh?
Hold on, John.
Let
No.
LBO
But John,
Nobody said
Then
trade
we
him for
hear
a star. They
Risa
said
Shea
trade him
is
for
on the
another
block.
young talent.
Then we
Nah,
hear
Jay, I'm just
Risa
talking to
Shea
Scott,
could
Jay.
be
I'm
on the
not
block.
referencing you, my guy.
I'm just saying this guy is
Wait,
not.
let LBO go. Let LBO go real quick.
Scott, didn't we hear Risa Shea could be on the block?
Yeah,
man.
of course.
Wasn't
He was
all-
drafted
wasn't he
first,
all
right?
rookie last year?
Yes. Yes.
Wasn't he
Yes.
like the first pick? So this is
Yes,
what I'm saying.
this is what I'm saying too. I'm hearing it from other teams.
Hold on.
Why he
man.
can't be on the block?
That's
Wait,
a
hold
role
on,
player
hold on,
draft.
Hold on. Real quick.
but John, like if realistically, if they offered, let's say we didn't get the number 1 through 5 pick, and whatever team got a 1 through 3 pick, if they offered it, if that team offered us that pick, you think we not trading him?
Oh yeah, he got it.
Trading who?
He
Trading
gone.
who exactly?
He gone.
I ain't gonna lie.
He's out of here.
He's gone.
What's the trade? Wait, Jamal, what's the trade? Wait, Jamal, what's the trade
He
you got in your
gone.
head?
He out.
The pick
He out.
for Igor. The pick
What
for Igor.
pick?
That's the trade.
What pick?
Whatever, 1 through 3, whatever it is.
1 through
Nobody's gonna
5,
trade as a top
whatever.
3 pick for Yegor. What are we talking about?
But this is what I'm trying to. They saying, listen, he could be out of here regardless. Let's say they offered a pick for him. He's out of here.
For what pick? Nobody's giving us a top 3 pick for Yegor.
But John,
I said even.
you
I
missing the
said
point.
maybe it's time for him to come off the bench. Y'all went all aboard with it, bro. Talking about he might have been a bust.
Wild.
I'm saying, I don't think a bench role is. I don't think a
I don't think a bench role
nigga.
is bad, bro.
I don't think he's a bust. I like him, but
I
I'm
don't
just
think he's a
saying.
bust at all. I just think the number 8 pick is bad.
Yo, so
That's
let
what
me
it is.
let me hold on, Lee. Let me
What
bring
I'm
an
saying
example.
is-
Go ahead,
Once
Alan.
upon a, let me bring an
I
example.
went over the
right?
whole history of
Once
the
upon a
8
time,
pick
right?
last year, bro, and
Once
nobody
upon
listened to me. Everybody wanted to
look,
ignore
right?
the shit.
Once
Y'all
upon a
niggas trying to
time,
trade a fucking
right?
lottery pick in their first year, bro. Y'all don't think
But
it's a
look,
bust?
It's the
easy.
8th pick. It's bad
Once
luck.
upon a time, though, right? Once upon a time, if you're looking at what the Spurs is doing now, Once upon a time, Keldon Johnson was a starter, bro. Where's he at
Exactly.
now? All the way
Yep.
on the bench.
Exactly.
Like stuff
Yep.
changes.
Yep.
You get different
Things
players.
change.
It's not a bad
You
thing.
draft better players.
Wait,
Like-
no,
Like it's not a
no,
bad
I'm
thing
not
if he
about
come
to-
off the bench.
Wait, I'm not about to let LM get that off. I'm not about to let LM
Why
get
not?
that off.
Why not?
Yo.
No. Wait. There's a lot of politics that's going on over there. Harrison Barnes.
No, it ain't.
No.
No, it ain't.
Yo,
No, it ain't.
Can I get my
No, it ain't.
Can I get my shit off? Can I get my shit off, my nigga? Can I get my shit off?
So
Can
the
I-
Lakers didn't move. So the Lakers didn't move D'Lo because they were getting ball.
Exactly.
What? So we
Come
not gonna
on.
act like we didn't know what was going on with D'Lo at the time. Y'all keep on trying to take context.
But
out
look
of
what they
situation
traded for
everything.
Anthony
Now
Davis.
that was
though.
politics.
But look what
That
they
was
traded
politics.
for AD.
No,
They
That
traded
might have been
after young
politics.
guys.
Wait, hold on, real quick. 'Cause now that's two different trades we talking about right there. Hold on, real quick. Just back to the point, real quick. LM, Harrison Barnes, a vet, and he a proven commander. You gonna put him over Keldon Johnson? So I mean, like, if Harrison Barnes not there,
Easy.
Keldon Johnson
You're
still
starting.
starting.
Are you starting him over Castle, De'Aaron, or De'Aaron
You're
Fox?
not starting him over Devin Vassell.
But
You're
you-
not
you're not
starting him over Castle.
Vassell either.
You're not starting him over Darren.
And you dang sure not starting him
You starting him
over
over.
Wemby.
Yeah, you barely want to. He barely going to hit the floor.
Come
But
on,
you're
bro. I'm
making
not.
his point. He's saying
Once
as
upon
the
a time,
talent
he
base
was the
gets
best
better-
player on the team.
Yeah, exactly.
What I'm
That time
saying is,
moved quick.
like, he belong on the team. He just don't belong in the spot that everybody else want him to be in.
Exactly.
And Yegor might be the same thing. He might
You
be
don't
on
know
the bench.
Can't rule that out.
That's
He
an amazing.
might be on the bench.
Hold on, real quick. So y'all saying a fucking spot-up three-point shooter coming off the bench? That's what he is. That's what's going
We've
on?
seen that before, man. We've seen it before.
That's weak. That's weak. That's bullshit.
How?
Don't give me that.
How?
That's bullshit. That's bull fucking shit. You are not Corver coming off the fucking bench. Except you're not the Corver, nigga. You have
I
that.
ask y'all a
What the fuck we
question?
doing,
Oh,
bro?
come
Let
on.
me ask y'all a question.
Go ahead, Jay. What's
Jay.
the question, Jay?
From what you've seen so far, do you think Yegor has any potential to be an all-star in this league, or will he just be a high-level
Honest?
player at his ceiling?
Honest?
All stars.
Yo,
I don't see all star. I really don't. That's a lot.
Look at
Hold
what
on.
he said,
Jay.
and look how y'all all talking about he could improve on this and could improve on that at his ceiling. Could he be an all-star, or would it be high-level role player?
It's
No,
inconclusive.
I don't
right
know,
now.
but-
We got to see it play out. It's inconclusive.
Jay,
Bill
I'ma say
Johnson
this.
thinks he's like more like
Listen.
Joe Harris.
Jay,
I'm just.
What?
A high-level
Hold on.
I was saying nothing wrong with that. I'm looking at the chat and they saying.
Let Breeze go real quick.
Go ahead, Breeze. Go ahead, Breeze.
Why?
I think he could be an all-star if he plays his game, and to the point of him being a rebounding guard, he can initiate the offense from the rebound. He could get downhill, and like you said, instead of taking that fast break and looking to pass, he should be taking, you know what I mean, advantage of him being 6'9" and getting to the rim. Now I'm saying that to say, and other than that, I look at him like a Klay Thompson type of player, more of a catch and shoot. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to step to the side and shoot, but he's looking to score from the 3-point line. So yeah, he could reach all-star level at a high percentage, but to him being an all-star traditionally, like as a shot creator, no, I don't necessarily see him as a shot creator. I see him creating offense off the defensive rebound, and I see him as a high-level catch and shoot player.
So basically, a Clay with better passing.
The fair grade.
Basically, a Clay with Steph.
You have to see how
That's what
it develops.
you need. Steph to make Clay.
Basically,
Oh,
said Clay
man.
Thompson with better passing.
He's an off-ball player, so I don't know. A lot of off-ball players aren't all-stars. But
Wow. I think that's too high a praise to compare him to one of the greatest shooting guards.
Yeah, that is.
LBL, you just have to see it all play out, LBL. It's an inconclusive right now.
Well, yeah, you're right about that, John. We got to see it play out.
That's all I'm saying. Like we can make all these comparisons, but we gotta let it play out.
But I'm gonna
Yeah.
but John,
hold
I'm gonna
on,
say
hold
this.
Hold on, let me say this, LBL. What I'm saying is he's looking for the 3 before the 2. So that's why I contrasted him to Klay Thompson, because by nature, that's how
That's
he
fair.
plays.
That's
What if he
fair.
just Joe
I'm not
Ingles?
saying he's going to be
Stop. Please, give me a reason to not get off the
You
shot.
might be right.
Then he's going on the bench.
Hey.
That's where he's gonna go.
But
And
what I'm
don't get it
saying
twisted.
is-
I want an Igor. I want
No,
him.
me too. I like him too.
I'm
But
just playing devil advocate. That's it. I'm just playing devil advocate.
What is going on, bro? Nobody talking like that for Wemby, Dylan
But
Harper,
most guys that could shoot like Clay, they always could shoot. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like you're turning yourself into a shooter. Shooters are born, man.
Yeah, but he's second behind Continental in 3-point shots, though, LBL.
Like Cam Thomas.
Isn't he second right now?
Why is that a bad thing?
No, Cam Thomas is a scorer.
Wait.
Yeah, Cam is a scorer.
Isn't Jaeger second in 3-point shots behind Con right now?
Yeah.
We're talking about scorers. He's scoring right now. He's building confidence. Like, we got to see that keep building.
Knapp might be a scorer.
He is.
You're talking about rookies, right?
LBL, he is developing in his role. He started for about a month and a half right now. Let's see where he's at in 3.5 months. And then we can talk about these hypotheticals of what could be. I'm not ready to write him off.
I'm not ready to write him off either, but I'm not.
You just said you wanted to trade him, LBL.
No, he did not. He said
didn't
he
say
could
that.
get traded. That's why
Yes,
I said
you
he did not say
That's
I
what
want
I
to
said.
trade him.
Nobody was talking about trading Jaeger until he brought it up. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, he did bring it up, but he didn't say he wanted to do it right now. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all be
The time to trade.
But if somebody comes,
hold up. The time to trade Jaeger was supposed to be right after the draft, bro. As soon as it finished, it came and went.
Wait, what? What?
Came and went, bro.
Please stop.
So hold up. No. I'm getting this off. We're not trading Jaeger. We're not trading Jaeger. Not trading Jaeger. Listen.
The argument.
Yeah, Bill Johnson.
No, it's not, bro. Please stop. Don't even do this. Please stop. Listen, the whole thing about this is that somebody up in here found a point guard that can do something that Jaeger can't do. Get in the paint and drive and draw double teams and draw the defense in. Jaeger has not been doing that. So now he wants that person into the starting lineup. Now, you know the next thing that's going to happen? Drake Powell is going to start having these games where he's going to have to start, when he's having 20 points and he's finishing above the rim and he's dunking on people and he's playing defense. Now that's going to be a second spot filled. That's number 2.
Exactly.
So where does Jaeger Demand fit on the court?
Please, it's been a month and a half. Let's see it play out.
No, I'm not seeing it play out no more. You know why?
Oh, here we go.
You know why I'm not seeing it play out?
Usual. Another epiphany.
No. You know why I'm not seeing it play out, bro? Because we got a 7-footer on our team. We have.
Hold on, bro. Y'all gotta let me run point guard. I can't be yelling over here. I really don't want to be the bad guy, but you guys make me the bad guy. You make me press the mute button, and I don't want to do it. But if I don't,
Breeze, you gotta press the issue sometime, right? You gotta press the fucking issue. That's what's going on. You gotta
get somewhere with it.
Listen,
I was going somewhere with this.
Listen. Hold on, I'm about to close out, bro. I'm not saying you wasn't going somewhere, but y'all gotta let me run point guard, bro. It's 9 of us on the panel. Listen, the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is if he is second to Con Canepo in 3-pointers, regardless of the circumstances, and you could see in his shot selection how many 3-pointers he took out of total field goals, make him the 2 guard. He's comfortable shooting the ball. He has more of a scorer prowess than Drake Powell.
Blasphemy.
He's more aggressive on the offensive side of the ball than Drake Powell. Drake Powell is just more of a better shot selection. He takes better shots. He is a high IQ player. I give you that. But I'm saying that to say he's our lottery player. You're gonna start him opposed to Drake Powell. That just makes sense. That's just logic. So
if Powell got open shots, he gonna shoot too.
I hope so.
I don't know. I seen him. I don't know if that's.
I hope so.
But
I hope so.
I said that to say that you still get him having an advantage over more 2 guards in the NBA being 6'9", right? He still has that advantage, even if it's not the point guard.
Not if he can't. But not if he can't get by people.
Listen. Listen. No. But what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
What I'm saying is his game comes from the pump fake. He's
I'm not taking it out on you.
In the pump fake. You know what I'm saying?
Then he has to show he can put it on the floor.
Is having more shot attempts because if he's open, he's going to shoot the 3.
Right.
If Drake Powell is open, I've seen him shoot. He's not gonna pass up an open shot.
No,
But
he ain't gonna pass it. But I've seen him put it on the floor.
Right. So Diego is going to have more shot attempts because he's always going to catch and shoot. Like that's just what he does.
Can I risk the wrath of John and some others by saying this? I see way more potential in
Powell,
in Drake than I do in.
I do too.
It's not even close to me.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
I think
even
a lot of people had that take.
My overarching point is when it comes to the other teams and the guys that they drafted, the Cedric Cowles, the Alston Wells. I'm not even going to go to the big names like Dylan Harper. I'm just going to the other names, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to those,
let's go to the nigga that we played tonight, Trey Johnson.
But I mean, he's a lottery pick. He's top 5, so like I'm not even going to go.
And they just started playing him. Goes to show you how stupid they are.
Wait, hold on, but real quick. But all I'm saying is my overarching point is the idea, the thought, the even the dream is not even broached about moving them or trying to put them in a package. The thought that you even having that in your mind already says a lot about how you viewing the kid and how the kid is performing on the court. All I'm saying is, please, for God's sakes, that's a dangerous sword right there. Give it some time, bro. Let's put that conversation to the side for a second because that's a dangerous conversation.
That's a good point because if we had Dylan Harper on this team, niggas wouldn't be talking about no trade options in the near future.
That's true.
If he was playing the way that Yegor was playing, yes, we would.
No, that's a great point. That's a great point by Lev because if you had a franchise guy this year, then MPJ be on his team not long term, but short term more makes way better sense. But now without that guy, look what we're in right now. Where we want to trade Yegor? Like, come on.
No, I want to give him time.
I disagree with that. I'm not
saying trade him.
No, I'm not saying you, Breeze. I'm not saying you. It's LBO at the topic.
No,
we don't want to trade him.
I'm not saying trade him.
I don't think LBO was saying trade him. He's just saying it can't be ruled out because you just need a different role. Anybody can get traded.
We said at the beginning of the year this shit was Hunger Games.
And that's what I'm saying. Like
this shit was Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Let's say we trade some of those guys that we're supposed to be trading, right?
You said this shit was Hunger Games.
I'm not even talking about MPJ for now, right? Even if we trade the rest, if the difference between us getting like a top half of the 26th pick, if the difference is us getting like a late lottery or something, or even a top 10 is giving up Yegor, he's out of here.
He gone.
Because I'm getting
gone.
I'm getting the guy.
Hold on.
He might be gone.
Hold on. Here we go.
That's crazy.
In the top 4 pick.
So
Hold it down.
Oh my God!
But LB, they're not going to talk that way because
I mean, I'm looking at him. And I'm saying, he's got some shooting talent. He's got some height. He looks like
hold it down, y'all. Hold it down.
Wait, let Breeze go. Let's start muting Mike.
Come on, man. See, this is how the good guy turned to the villain.
I stopped talking.
Hold on. Listen. All I'm saying is, if you trade Yegor, you go against the whole. We got a good coaching and good player development, and a good relationship between the G League, Long Island Nets, and the Brooklyn Nets, and developing rookies. I'm totally against that. So what I'm saying is, you keep Yegor, but you don't utilize him at his best basketball at the point guard. It's obvious any net fan with a net fan eyes to see he rather play the 2 guard opposed to the point guard. He's gonna say whatever he's supposed to say, being professional, and he's gonna take on the challenge. But if we all looking at it, they could easily listen to the Big Fan Breezy podcast because we watch the games. You feel what I'm saying? And for the most part, I'm saying all this to say, put Yegor at 2 and Nolan at 1. It just makes sense,
Breeze, why you want him at the 2 and not Powell at the 2?
No, man. See, there's the
That's what I'm
problem.
saying.
That's the problem
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
That's a good ass question.
Hold on, I'm not
Draft
saying
bias.
I'm
Draft
not.
bias. That's
Hold
what
on,
it is.
hold
You
on.
got
Let me
less than
tell
3
you,
minutes.
bro. I can answer the question if y'all let me. What I'm saying is, I want Drake Powell at the 2, but he's the second string 2 guard. I'm not gonna take my lottery pick and have him come off of the bench when I know he's second in for rookies at
Even
shooting
when you
ball.
know that
So
lottery
that-
pick is
so-
trash.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
He just broke a record for rookies. He just hit 7 3-pointers. I'm going to build on that. All of the positive things that's going on with the lottery pick, I'm a build
That's
on
fair.
it. Like, so I'm not, it's not like I'm straining to build on something. You can build confidence with this rookie and tell him, like, yo, look, maybe you better at the 2 guard because you lead in 3-pointers. You know what I mean? Like, when you look at Concanepo, what is he? He's a 2 guard too, right?
He mostly played a 3.
No. Concanepo is, all right, so he a 3 or the 2, right?
They got Brandon. I
They
think they
call
got Brandon
Knappel,
Miller
I
at the
think is
2, and then
they run
So
Brandon
we're
Miller at the
gonna.
2.
So
Right.
we
they
gonna.
run Brandon Miller at the 2,
All right,
and
so
then Knappel at the 3.
he had the 3. So what I'm saying, my point is that the point guards is not leading 3-point shooting. You know what I'm saying? 2 guards and small forwards are doing that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, let's not be, let's look at the obvious. You know what I
But
mean?
why does it? But why don't you let him? But why don't you let him earn winning the 2 guard spot?
What you
Instead
mean,
of just
Ern? He's
He's getting
second in
better
rookies.
offensively.
Hold on.
You-
He said,
no,
hold
you
on,
giving it to
hold
him
on. Let me
based
close
on
out.
him
I
being the
gotta
8th
close
pick.
out. I gotta close out.
Yeah.
You know I'm trying to clip up the
He
show.
did say that.
Hold
I
on.
didn't like
Hold
that.
on.
Yeah,
He's
that's
shooting
Yeah,
better.
he did say that.
He
He's
definitely
shooting better
did
than
say
every
that.
2 guard on this team besides Cam Thomas, man. Stop it.
You got 30
And
seconds.
yeah, I think that's what